starting right now. All right, what's going on, y'all? So this is the 9th episode of the Weapon Wheel podcast. Today we are late because of Red Infamy.
Yay.
Yeah, I had to call you. I called out Smooth last week for being late. I got to do the same for you. You don't play that late shit. It's
That's
not cool.
nice.
Okay. Don't talk to. I ain't Cloud. Don't talk to me like that.
That was nice. Damn.
All right. Oh shit! I got my shit unpaused. And Black Bond because his black ass is not responding. But anyway, yeah. So it's the 9th episode. I'm gonna get right into the introductions. So we have two new guns with us today, Robin Gaming and Emma X Games. I'm gonna let Robin introduce himself first. Go ahead, Robin. Give him your plug and everything.
Hey, what's up, everybody? If you don't know me yet, yeah, YouTube channel is Robin Gaming. That's pretty much all you need to know. Thanks for inviting me, BG.
And Emma X Games.
Yep, same YouTube channel, youtube.com/mxgames. Yeah.
And yeah, shout out to both of them for being here because I believe for Robin it's like midnight for you right now, right?
Yeah, midnight, yeah.
Yeah, so it's midnight right now for him, and Emma is in Sydney, and it's like 9 a.m. for you, so you good.
Yep.
Just have to wake up early. And Robin is in the Netherlands. So everybody else, I'm gonna start out with Infamy.
What's good? Glad to be back. What's up, everybody?
Smooth.
What's up, everybody? You know who it is.
Nobody know who you is.
Everybody know who I am. Everybody.
Yeah, people wanted a Cloud vs. Red Part 2. Nah, it ain't happening today.
Oh my god, it's not that serious.
And I'm out of bag of chips anyway. I finished those bag of chips. So, Bond.
Still not here.
Fuck boy.
Yo, what is going on? No reception in the attic, man. I mean, it's like them antennas he got with aluminum foil on it. It's just not catching the airwaves.
Heart 8.
Yo, what's up? It's the Truth for YouTube. You already know. Go check out the channel and all that other good stuff, man. Play your games, man. Play your games. That's all I gotta say.
You already know who I am, so let's get right into it. It will be on podcast will be on SoundCloud right after this. First of all, we got to start off. I got to address Heart 8 subs. Whoa!
Before he do this, I do not in no way, shape, form, or fashion approve of this message. My subs are the best, and that's all I got to say.
I just want to give a, I usually don't conduct myself like this, but I just want to give a big fuck you to all the Heart 8 subs because let me tell you the story. So these motherfuckers on Heart 8's channel are so fucking lazy.
Yeah, what's up?
No, you don't get no introduction. Fuck out. These people on Heart 8's channel are so goddamn lazy that they've been.
I'm definitely free tonight. Let me hit you back though. I'm eating with my family.
No,
okay?
shut up, Bond. You don't get no introduction today. I'm talking. All right. They so lazy that they don't want to come to my channel to watch the podcast.
Peace.
Which literally consists of pressing a few buttons on YouTube. They want Heart 8 to upload the podcast to the channel. So y'all lucky that I'm not old BG, like BG pre-2013. Because the old BG would have told y'all to suck a bag of dicks and die slow, but I'm not that guy no more. So,
so much animosity.
That's the old BG, though. That's not me no more. Due to the new me, and I care more about the podcast than myself. I'm cool with Heart 8 uploading it to his channel. But y'all, to his subs, y'all a bunch of digi.
All right, that's enough, man. You're not gonna sit here and belittle my subs while I'm here, all right? That's enough.
We get
it. Listen, we get it. They don't.
So I'm trying to understand. They didn't like. They didn't want to subscribe to the podcast.
They don't even want to subscribe. They don't want to press like 3 buttons to go to my channel and watch the podcast. They rather Heart 8 upload it.
You should let me upload to my channel and see what happens.
Listen, we get it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Some people don't fuck with certain people. Some of your subs don't fuck with me. They probably ain't even watched them 2 episodes that was up on my channel. Something you got to deal with. You dig?
It is what it is. And
let's move on.
Because I care about the podcast more than I care about my individual self. I want more people to watch it, so I'm agreeing to that. But I just had to get that off my chest.
I didn't know you had feelings.
Anyway, so let's get into these topics. You can tweet me at with the hashtag WWP if you have any questions. But we got a lot of topics to talk about, so might not get into
Smooth
those.
here.
Yes,
Yeah, you
we might as well address that first. So Smooth made I don't think he was serious, but
Nah,
he was serious.
all right. So
You about to
I gotta
catch
hear
up to
this.
2000X.
Hold on. Let me get into this.
really, tell the people what he said first.
Hold on. Nah,
I'll play it for you. I got it right up.
Let me explain it, all right? Because we ain't going to sugarcoat this shit that he said, and we ain't going to sugarcoat the video he made. He was dead serious because he's an ex-fag, through and through.
Dang.
Basically, what Kid Smooth said is, if you are not playing Halo 5 when it's released and you choose to play like Call of Duty, he's deleting you off his friend list, he's unfollowing you, he's unsubbing, and everything. You are dead to him if you do not play Halo 5.
He said dead.
Well, that's what he means.
See, we got no Dragon Balls to push it back out of there.
All right, so what's going on with that, Kid Smooth? That is some of the most ridiculous shit I ever heard.
I'm sure you heard worse.
I mean, that's right up there. That's right up there with the Xbox with the cloud is more powerful than 4 Titans. All of that is in the same arena, player. What do you mean? Hold on. First of all, who the fuck do you think you are, right? Where it's a fucking privilege to be on your friend list.
See,
who do you think you are, first of all?
It's not who I think I am. If anybody was bothered by that video, here's the thing. I got no
You
power.
were the one that sounded bothered.
No, here's the thing. Like, the thing is, all right, let's go back to 2012. Halo 4 was
We really going back 3 years on this, man?
yeah, because it was an amazing. Because Black Ops caused it to be abandoned, and I had nobody to play with.
So you're blaming Black Ops for the lack of people on Halo.
No, Halo sold a lot when it first came out. When it first came out, sold a lot. People were online, and then Black Ops 2 came out, and then the community wasn't really never the same after that.
So you're mad at Black Ops?
I'm not mad at Black Ops. I'm just
you
saying.
You are mad.
Mad at the selection of friends for playing Call of Duty more
You know how
than
console
Halo.
gamers are. You guys play one game at a time.
People didn't like in the video. I said this. I said it was a message to Xbox fans, and the majority of it was towards the people that was like, no, that be saying shit like that. I say Call of Duty ain't shit. Halo's going to be the shooter. I'm getting it. I ain't getting Call of Duty. I'm getting Halo and shit like that. But will be the same people playing Call of Duty on like day one. So the thing is, that's why I was like, if you have a YouTube channel, because there are YouTubers who've said that rhetoric, no Halo all day, no, I'm done with Call of Duty. Who said that rhetoric? That's why I said I'm unsubbing. That's why I said I'm not following on Twitter, and I'm deleting off my Xbox list.
And Twitter? That's kind of
they
personal, though.
They have to play Halo 5 or you unsubbing. Like,
No,
do you hear yourself?
I gave a
Do
date.
you hear yourself?
I
You
gave
gave
a
a
date.
date. That's insane.
Yes.
What do you mean
I
you
said-
gave them a date?
I said they could play on day one. I don't expect people like not to play Call of Duty on day one.
What?
Who are you to tell people when they can play and what they can
That's the thing. That's
Listen,
not my. It's not my.
I was
right.
on your side for a little bit until you said you was going to unsubscribe and unfollow people on Twitter.
Do you really mean that though? Like
He did. He went back 3 years.
No, hold on. Let me.
No, I want to hear
I
from
never got to even explain the shit, but
There's nothing to explain.
There ain't nothing to explain. You're a corporate.
Let him explain it though.
Give me 30 seconds right
makes
here.
no sense. That makes no sense.
Give me 30 seconds right here. There's only one person that tells anybody what to play and when to play, and that's your woman, Kid Smooth, because you know you don't got that Xbox time.
Damn.
Outside of her, nobody should be telling anybody what they can play and when they can play.
All right.
That's like me. That's like somebody like, yo, if you're not playing the Uncharted Drake collection on day one, then I'm unsubbing you, unfollowing, and I'm deleting you off my friend list.
You better
Okay.
be
They
on
got
Legacy.
personal with the social media.
You better be
Dude,
on Legacy of the Void.
All right. Let me get to the point. All right. Here's the thing. The video was made as like I was just honestly when I did the video I was trolling. Now my channel.
Oh, here we go with the classic. I'm trolling. The classic backpedaling.
How come my other videos can be he trolling and this one can't? It's
Because
like
we're
everybody
trolling.
got really emotional over it. Like quick.
You got emotional. You went back 3 years. They were playing Halo. They went to Call of Duty, man.
I did not sound sad. I had
Yo,
a
you
smoke
just
on
sounded
my
sad.
angry.
You like everybody went and played Black Ops instead of playing Halo, and I didn't have nobody to play with because they were on Call of Duty.
All right, hold on, because I actually am on Kid Smooth side slightly, right? Because I actually
How?
I didn't cry over it, but I always found it stupid, especially last generation. Every time there was like a big game, right? A game that I
Yeah.
feel deserved more attention coming out around the time of Call of Duty. All those people would play Call of Duty instead of this amazing game.
Because Call of Duty is the most popular game out there.
I
whether
understand
you
that,
like
but
it or
I-
not,
yeah, I
it is what it
understand that.
is.
And I
Right.
call them drones for that because
So
it could
you
be an
deleting
amazing
people
game
off
and
your
people are
friend
going to
list?
choose Call of Duty over it. So
So you
I
deleting
I
people
wouldn't
off
go
your
as
friend
far
list?
Well,
as
me, I had chose to do it as a purging of my friends list. If they played Call of Duty like for months and didn't play any other games, I felt like, well, you was just a one-dimensional type of gamer and you just wanted to play that one game.
Hold up, hold up.
I used it as a purging system.
This
If
is
that was the
insane.
I've done that
only
too.
game, if that was the only game you was playing, now I play Call of Duty. Don't get me wrong, but if you playing it for 5 months straight and that's the only damn game that you play and that's it, we're not
So?
gonna play a game. So why are you on my list? Unless I'm really cool with
There's
you.
nothing wrong with
There's a
that.
lot of people on your list that you ain't gonna never game with, but I'm not gonna
Yeah.
remove them because
Nah, I
they choose to
delete
play.
them.
Hardy, hold
I
up.
do my
You
friends list
used
all
to
the time.
delete people off your list because they wasn't online for a while.
No, that's
Yes,
different.
that was
That's
during PS3
different.
days.
That is different.
What if they took a break? What if they was on vacation for 2
If
weeks?
I looked at my friend list and you've been offline for 8 months, I'm going to delete you.
Nah, bro, it was
You
shorter
know
than
what?
that.
I'm deleting everybody. I'm
You know what I'm
deleting
saying?
everybody who
That's-
games on the TV.
Yo, but
That's
to
totally
me, being
different.
offline and playing Call of Duty for 5 months is practically the same thing because you're not playing with me. So I deleted you.
Yo, you got like 2,000 friends, BG. You don't play with everybody.
No, I don't. I got less than 300 friends. Over the last months, I've been deleting everybody.
When's the last time I played with you,
And
BG?
you damn sure don't play with them 300
Titanfall.
friends.
And I'm still on both your Steam and your Origin.
And you don't play with them 300 friends, BG.
What?
He might have a game night. Do you have a game
No,
night with your,
you don't play with them 300 people on your friend list.
No, I mean I would like to have the possibility, but I narrow it down to the people
the
who I
possibility.
may have the
You want-
possibility of playing with.
Huh?
I narrow my friends list down to the
Mhm.
people who I have the biggest possibility of possibly playing a game with.
So
That
300
doesn't
people.
include people that play Call of Duty all the time.
But people can play what they want to play. I
They
don't
can.
get that.
They can,
And I can delete
and they'll
them
be
out of
happy
my
playing it with the other Call of Duty people.
That's insane.
That's
deleting
That's what I
people
used to
because
do.
everybody
Because I
hating
mean,
for it.
they played it all the time, and I was
But
playing
hold
other
on, but
games.
if you're making that point, then you should be playing with everybody on your friend list. But you're not. If you got 300 people or more.
Do you play with everyone on your
First of all,
friends list?
kids don't
No,
really
I'm not
play
making that
games,
argument.
so why are you
I
making
am
this
not-
argument to begin with?
I'm not making that argument. No, I don't play with all the people on my friend list. It's not. It's just not
It's
going to
hard. It's hard to, especially
But
when
I'm
you can't
not going
organize them.
through. I'm not going through deleting people that play a certain game. I got motherfuckers on my friend list that play Destiny all day long. I don't delete them.
It was just
Oh,
the
they been
easiest
got
way for
deleted.
me to delete people that I'm not cool with and didn't play with like that. So it's like, I'm not gonna ever play with this person or even have a conversation
So,
with them
dude,
or
let
whatever.
me ask y'all a question. Did you got like a scrapbook that you write down names? You've been playing Call of Duty for 6 months. Okay.
Nah, they just on it. Like it
no.
was OD. It was for months though.
The only
Yeah.
person on my friends list that I have playing Destiny is probably Red. If anybody else that's still playing
So
Destiny,
you about to delete her? Because you don't play with Red. You don't play with Red. Anthony.
but Red
But you don't play
plays.
with Red.
I know what type of games Red plays. So there's
Okay,
a
but
possibility of me
she's
playing with her in the
Destiny.
future.
You don't play with Red. She played Destiny. Why isn't she getting deleted?
Because I know there's games that we will
I play a lot of different games
Multiplayer
though.
games.
I
I
just
know that for
don't
a
play
fact.
Destiny.
You play City Skyline?
When the
Oh,
last
you
time you
don't.
played a game with Red Infamy, BG?
She just got on my friends list like a week ago.
After
I
you
never
made
had her
room?
before that.
After you made room?
Anyway,
Yeah, if you're not playing City Skyline, I'm deleting you.
the point is, kids going that far as to deleting people and unfollowing them is a little bit much. But like deleting them for your friends list, I can understand. Unsubscribing, unfollowing, that's a little bit much.
That's when the trolling became like I was.
We're
Here's
not
the-
trolling. Stop.
Hey,
Stop.
Artie, Blackman,
Stop.
you guys keep saying,
Stop.
oh,
It
who are
wasn't trolling.
you? Who are you to tell
Listen,
them they can't play? Like,
We've
all right,
been
yeah,
around.
yeah,
We've been around the block
and they
since the
write my
beginning.
opinion game
We're not
based on my
trolling.
decision. Like,
Let's
none
move talk. Let's move talk.
Word, yeah, let them talk. Let them talk.
So the thing is, I know for a fact I'm not gonna stop anybody from playing a certain game. You know what I mean? I don't care. It's not that personal. I didn't think everybody was gonna take it that personal. Like I'm really like, dude, I was really joking with this shit. You know what I mean?
You're not taking it personally. I just think you're a moron, which I believe in them, and I think they're right.
And I think you're a moron because you don't play consoles.
And
I think Bond is a moron for not playing 30
have
frames
fun
per
in
second
that,
games too.
have
I
fun in
second
that
that.
720p
I second
on
that.
Battlefront.
Well, Battlefront, this sucks anyway.
I think Bond is a moron for not playing 30 FPS games
Halo
sometimes.
sucks too. What's your point?
Oh, Halo sucks, but
Yeah.
they used to call me Mr. Halo in college.
Yeah.
Out of here, that bro.
Guess what? Just like Madden and just like Mario Kart, I think those games suck now. They're all played out to me.
Well, because they don't come on PC.
Are you gonna be mad? Oh wow!
on
I
PC.
could have sworn that Halo was on PC before, but are you mad because of my opinion?
I'm not mad at your opinion. I can never be mad at your opinion of games that you don't play.
Do you play City Skyline?
Hell no!
Do you play StarCraft 2?
No!
Exactly.
And if
Do you
I
see
built
me
me a PC, those would be
complaining?
the last games I play.
Exactly, and it doesn't bother me. I'm not going to
So why
unfollow
does it matter if you
anybody
play
or
a game at
unsub
60 frames per
anybody or
second?
anything. I
All
play
right.
every game at 60
All right,
frames.
we gonna move on. We gonna move on because
Bottom line is, what anybody else plays should not affect you, period.
It doesn't. That's
Then
why.
you wouldn't have made that video, so stop.
No, I
lying.
made the video because I thought the shit was funny.
Stop. I'm
Anyway.
reading
What
your
part, and what
comments.
part was people supposed
Yeah,
to
what
laugh?
part was funny?
Hold on, what was the funny
Relax.
part though?
Yo.
The people that I play with. That's
Yo.
the crazy thing.
next
Like the
topic.
Black Nicole
Next
Arbor.
topic. It's done. Kid gonna do what
Message
he
to all
gonna do.
Xbox fans.
Kid gonna do what he gonna do. It's over. Done.
Next time you make a video, make sure your face isn't on camera so we can read it.
Next topic.
Read what?
Next
Yo,
time.
I mean, you got like
Yo.
freaking
This is
percent of the
impossible, BT.
screen.
Yo,
My-
the topic is done. Okay.
Hey.
Like it's over.
Okay. Trying too hard to be the best spot.
Just say the topic.
trying to.
All right.
Okay.
The Uncharted collection. So it came out this week. Emma and Robin, y'all had it for a while, I believe, like pre-launch,
Yeah, I got it like a week in advance.
and
Yeah, I
you beat
got
all
it
you beat all three
around
already?
then.
I've by now beaten all three, yeah.
We all beat it.
I
Well,
have
the
not.
collection I'm talking about. Have you beat the
Same
collection, Emma?
shit.
No. We had a convention for work last week, so I've sort of been super busy with it. But I think I'm gonna do a 24-hour live stream of it to see if I can beat all three in 24 hours. So that's more my plan with that one.
Dope.
Okay. As far as I guess what's different, well, there's not much different in the collection, but overall, what did you think of the I guess minor changes of the collection versus the original games? I think the biggest difference will probably be in the first Uncharted. Emma, what did you think about the differences?
I was super impressed, actually. Like, I was really skeptical, especially when they weren't actually showing, like, Drake's Fortune gameplay for ages. And I was like, oh, they probably fucked it up. But no, I am, like, super, super impressed with visuals. Robin, what do you think?
Yeah, no, I mean, I agree, but at the same time, like, many people keep asking me, should I get this remastered collection or whatever if I've played the ones on PS3, and I just feel like, no, there's no particular reason to get it, it just looks better, and yeah, it plays in 60 frames, which is awesome, but I don't think it's anything, like, crazy or something, and the stuff that they did add, like the difficulty modes and, yeah, what else is there? There's not really that many other things apart from that, right? So in that way, it's the same games that you played on PS3, just like remastered, the standard stuff, 60 frames, 1080p, which is cool. So, the real fans are going to enjoy that, like me. I enjoy playing through these three games again, but I don't think it's, necessarily anything special or something. So, yeah.
Did you play on the new difficulty, Brutal?
I played only on Crushing. I've yet to try Brutal.
Okay. With Uncharted 1, the mechanics were kind of like, clunky. Have they kind of, especially with the aiming, and that's what really made the game more
Yeah.
difficult. Did they fix that?
No, not really, actually. The thing is, they said they were going to fix that, but I really didn't notice that too much, and Uncharted 1 still has those same animations and stuff, which are way more clunky than the second and the third game, but at the same time, it does, once again, play in 60 frames, and I just noticed that it was way easier to play it that way. It just didn't feel as outdated because of the frame rate. If that makes sense, like for some reason it just, I wasn't too annoyed by the controls overall. I actually thought it played, super smoothly and stuff. So.
Okay. So Naughty Dog stated that 80% of PlayStation 4 owners have never played Uncharted.
Yeah.
At first, when I heard that, I was like, "That's bullshit." No way.
I believe
Um,
it.
I just felt 80% was really high, and then I did the numbers.
I believe it.
Huh?
Simple
said I
math.
believe
Do the
it.
numbers. They're right.
I did the math, and 80. There's like 20. Well, I think it's past this, but 25 million PlayStation 4s sold. Something around that. 80% of that would be like 20 million.
Yeah.
And then I looked at the sales of Uncharted, the franchise overall, and I'm like, okay, that it definitely makes sense now. And this whole collection actually makes sense, for them to be released, because I would say it's more around 70%. That seems more accurate. Do y'all think that's a little bit more accurate?
I think so, but wasn't it also pretty much a statistic that like half the people with a PS4 didn't have a PS3 or something?
Yep.
So if that's the case, then it does really make sense to me, because
Yeah, that adds to it.
yeah, totally, because I think the Uncharted games sold like 7 million each or something. So yeah, if 5 million people, if 20% is 5 million people, then yeah, I'd say it makes sense. I'd say that statistic is pretty much spot on. But
Okay. All right. Everybody else feel that's accurate?
I feel it's accurate because last gen it was a lot of people didn't. In my opinion, a lot of people weren't supporting a lot of PS3 first-party titles. So I think it's pretty accurate.
Well, there's a reason why, because most of them aren't really that good, in my opinion.
Oh,
but
Jesus.
they sold pretty well. But
Uncharted
2 and 3
Uncharted is good.
They both got into the 6 million range.
Have you played Uncharted, Bond, ever?
No, I don't play. I don't like Sony games. You know this.
So how you know it's not good?
I said many people think that it may not be good, but they both sold 6 million copies each. The last two. What's the PS4 at right now? Around 20-something million?
Something like that.
So yeah, the math can make sense. I mean, nobody would know that's going to be like accurate down to the percent of the number, but I'd give a ballpark range with a margin of error.
Okay. And we know you'll never probably get any of these games
If I
over
got a
console.
PlayStation 4, I would get it.
You would?
If I got a PlayStation 4. Oh, speaking of which, speaking of consoles, I was going to get one, but somebody in this room lost a bet, but hasn't detailed on how he lost it.
What?
What did you trade in, Hard 8?
I ain't really trading nothing, but I'll explain that shit offline.
Okay.
Do you feel like elaborating this bet? Because the bet was that as long as Hard 8...
I don't even know what was my part of if I lose it.
I don't either, but it really doesn't matter.
The bet was like if you kept the console for like 6
I had
total
to keep
months.
I had to keep the Xbox One until February, and I didn't do that. I got another Xbox One, but I didn't keep the one I had. So
What is that number?
I didn't
20?
have to say anything. I could have just kept it to myself, and nobody would have never known. But I'm the truth in this shit. So if I got rid of it, I got rid of it. But nah, I just got a new Xbox One. So
What's that? The number 20 trade-in?
nah, this is my third Xbox One.
And how many PS4s you up to?
I don't know, 12, something like that.
Jesus
See?
Christ.
That's what consoles do to people. That's why I don't want to buy one.
Shut up, Bond.
Well, next thing you know, I might be telling people if you don't play the games I want to play, I'll be unfollowing you and unsubbing you. Who knows?
But nobody plays the games you want to play.
Yeah, okay.
Y'all never go stop.
I
I think you've just been looking for a replacement for Trey Bond.
Smooth feels some type of way right
It
now.
does. I showed you the comments he wrote.
Bond just been looking for a replacement for Trey since Trey kind of backed off. That's what it is.
Well,
You kind of miss Trey, don't you, Bond?
Somebody's got to beat up on Kid Smooth. It's unfair that he beats up on people that can't defend themselves.
Right.
Oh yeah. Oh, what a fucking. You know what? No comment.
Let's move on.
Hey, Smooth, are you even good at Halo? What's your stats in Halo?
No, he's not good.
Stats. I'm pretty good.
Link
Well,
me
I'm
to
gonna
your
play-
overall
I'm
stats in
gonna play
Halo.
this month actually, so we'll find out.
Link me to your overall stats in Halo, Kid Smooth.
My overall stats. Where I go to Halo Waypoint. I only could get you like
you
one
know
game
where
at
to
a
go.
time.
How y'all know where to get your stats from? And that's
Because I don't know where to get the overall stats. Like, I can tell you this. Like,
How long have you been playing Halo?
Nah, I
That's
think
our-
it's Halo Waypoint, right?
Yeah, Halo Waypoint. But the thing is, when I went to Halo Waypoint, the only thing I can get was like individual games. I couldn't get like my
Oh,
overall.
I'll take that. Individual. I'll take that.
There's a little thing with Halo 3 though. When Halo 3 first came out,
go ahead and damage control. I hear you.
Nah, the first month, like I was really bad, so I spent like the last like couple years like making up for that first month.
Okay, cool. Let me get them stats for each individual game.
Years making up for a month?
Well, the thing is, here's the thing. When Halo 3 came out, Halo 3 was the first Halo I've like owned. I never really got into the online.
Move on. Casual confirmed.
Casual confirmed. I didn't have an OG Xbox.
Y'all can talk about this after.
Yo, move on.
Yeah, one more thing.
Y'all can talk about that after the show.
Pitch move. Pick those stats link in the chat.
Those stats after. So
verify those achievements as well.
Got a price drop, a $50 price drop this week.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I thought it was possible, but I didn't really 100% expect it, just because they were doing so good and they were selling so well. So, I mean, what did y'all think about that?
They're putting their throats down on the net.
That was coming, though. You really didn't think that was coming?
Yo, they didn't have to.
I mean, they didn't. I mean, it's been 2 years.
Xbox didn't have to bundle, but Sony has their throat on Microsoft's neck, and they're pushing down.
Yeah, they want to continue to fucking destroy.
Xbox is gonna do a bundle every year.
Yeah, but how many bundles are they ever gonna have with a bigger game than Halo?
They're gonna have like 10 bundles a year.
Shit, they got like, how many bundles they got right now? Like 10 of them?
12, one for each month.
Jesus.
No, but I suspected they was gonna do a price cut. There was some rumors going around. People were saying PSX, but I was like, that's December. That would be kind of silly. But since they were coming out with the 1 terabyte, I suspected they was gonna do a price cut for the 500 gig.
Okay. Would y'all have been surprised if they didn't do one?
I wouldn't have been surprised either way, to be honest.
Yeah, either way, it's like
point for either side.
Why can't the Xbox recover? Like, was 2013 that bad?
Well, getting into that topic, because Phil Spencer addressed that and said something else. He said the reason it's kind of like that is he believes there's still misconceptions of the Xbox One stemming from what happened in 2013, meaning what they came out with is still what's haunting them today. Not even because, like, knowledgeable hardcore gamers, we know it's not what it was in 2013, but I guess they left that bad taste in the initial mouth. So that's what he said. He believes it's still affecting them right now.
It is. It's all about price. It's all about price and perception. Honestly, if the PlayStation 3 came out the same year as the Xbox 360 and a similar price like the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One were, the 360
they would have had a problem.
The 360 would be in the same situation.
Yeah.
The Xbox One is performing exactly how it should, but if you look back on it, and let's just say the Xbox One was out a year before the PlayStation 4
Thank you.
and $200 cheaper, it'd be a repeat of last generation. But all you're seeing now is what would have happened last generation if the PlayStation 3 came out.
Nah, I can't agree with that.
Thank you. No, I truly agree.
No,
Sony's brand
was better. The first couple of years, the 360 was a better machine.
So was the Dreamcast, but look what the PS2 did. Sony's brand is just that strong.
360 was better. The PS3 in the beginning was
360 was better because they just had a better price point. And they had all the third-party developers in their pocket. They had everything they needed to win.
They had a year head start.
And a year head start to acquire all of that.
Man, I first got a PS3. I took that thing back immediately. That joint was terrible.
It didn't have the third-party titles that it needed.
First of all, I wasn't interested. PSN was horrible. Didn't have no games that I wanted to play.
It was free though. When people started, it was free to go online.
I mean, that's cool, but I was a grown ass man. I ain't give a fuck about all that.
But I'm saying for a lot of kids, and people is buying the system for the holidays and stuff, that kind of would have had sold.
$600 is not what mommy and daddy want to see, especially when that $300 one with no hard drive was available.
But if it was the same price, like to your point, Bond, I feel like yeah, it would have been this gen with
Exactly.
the problems that's happening.
I think if
Sony
it was the
brand.
same,
And
if
you
it
had a
was the same
Blu-ray
price,
player.
if it was the same price, then I think a lot of people would have bought it, and then they would have realized very quickly it was garbage, and they would have took it back.
How? It would have how?
It
It would have been
Because
a,
three was
year.
garbage.
it would have had the same climate as what's going on now. PlayStation has all the third parties. They have different exclusive deals now. It was the same thing that Xbox 360 was doing, so what would have been a difference? And on top of that,
Actually, they would have been in a better situation because Sony wasn't hemorrhaging money at the time either.
The thing is,
Sony's
how
always
I see
hemorrhaging
it,
money.
No, I'm saying they
How
weren't
I
at the
see it-
launch of the PS3.
if the Xbox 360 and the PS3 came out at the same time and like similar price range, the 360 would have been in trouble because of that Red Ring of Death thing. That would have kind of
That too.
made it a worse situation than it was because
It was though, even with the Red Ring of Death, people still was getting the 360.
Yeah, they were.
All 360s we all had.
Yeah, they were cheaper. They were course. You could just pick up a core one and replace it.
Listen, I understand you're a Sony girl, but the PS3
I love gaming. I
was
prefer
trash.
Sony. It was not trash.
Did you got
It was
an
not
Xbox
trash.
right
No, I don't.
now? Okay.
Because of the price point.
So,
What's wrong with the price?
I'm
It's
talking about when it first
Oh, no, I'm talking
came
about,
out.
Oh, okay.
When it first came out.
No, but you said you love gaming, and now the Xbox One.
I want to get one. I'm going to get one. I want all the consoles.
Except for the Wii U.
No, I want the Wii U as well. I want all of them.
I forget that thing exists sometimes.
I know.
But even
But
developers
so
were
you're-
saying they wish they had the Blu-ray as far as for a media type because they would have been able to put more into development with certain games. You have certain games that cut back because of having to do things on 2 discs with the 360 or 3 or 4 discs. Y'all remember those little bundles? Opposed to on the Blu-ray, you could just put all the information on that. That was another problem.
Emma, do you have an Xbox One?
No, I do not. I
Is
may
there-
get one for Tomb Raider. I'm trying.
Who got an Xbox One in here?
Who has
I
it?
want one.
Besides me, BG, and Smooth, do anybody else got an Xbox One?
Nope.
Nope.
damn.
Oh, so this is
So,
just
okay,
Sony get together, huh?
Here's interesting. So, Emma and Robin don't have one, right? Emma, is
They
there
need exclusives.
is there a reason you haven't bought one yet?
They got them.
It's just money, pretty much. Like, 95% of games are multiplats, let's be honest, and I can get them all on PS4, so I never really.
Man.
And you also can enjoy those PlayStation exclusives.
Oh, man.
Robin,
is
what about
crazy.
you? Why haven't you got one yet?
Yeah, well, pretty much the same thing. But I also feel like the thing is with people not buying Xbox Ones now, I think is that a lot of the the hardcore gamers, I guess, they've already got one of these consoles now, and the PS4 just won the first couple of years. So I don't think that many people want to own 2 or more consoles or something. I feel like many people just stick with one and that's it. And I usually do the same. I also have a Wii U now, but I don't really use that much. But yeah, it's what Emma said. It's like 95% of the games are available on both platforms. So if you've already got a PS4, I don't really see a reason, yet to also own an Xbox One. That's just me. But
So
not-
the Xbox
and they're
don't
not
got no
selling.
exclusives that y'all want to play? None.
The Gears collection,
Yeah, well,
and
it
then
might
for
have a
next
couple.
year,
it might have a couple, but is that worth actually buying the full console for $350 or
for
whatever?
2 games.
When
Yeah,
they giving you
that's the
fucking
thing.
50-inch TVs, yeah. like,
So,
like
hold on. So I want to know where you. So, like I said, Robin's in the Netherlands.
Yeah.
As far as the landscape and other people what is the console that, as far as the majority of people have around?
Well, here in Europe, it's always been PlayStation, though. So, yeah, I mean, especially now, you don't really see that many people with an Xbox One. I only know maybe one Xbox One. That's it. So yeah.
And Emma, what about you? Where you live? In Sydney.
Australia last gen was, I think, quite Xbox focused. Now I think I see it 50-50. I still think the preference choice here is still PS4, but it is closer, I think, than the US market. Closer than Europe. Definitely closer than Europe. I know Europe's always PlayStation, but
Yeah, it's always been.
So you're picking up the Tomb Raider bundle?
I think so. I don't know. I keep on telling myself
You don't
I
feel like
should.
waiting.
I don't want to wait. I don't know.
Yeah, that's.
I would think about it on launch day.
And like Robin, is there a game that you know you're gonna get the Xbox One for, or is like still unsure?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm actually planning to get an Xbox One sometime, but yeah, for now it's just like, Rise of the Tomb Raider. I'd like to play that for sure, but it's coming out on PS4 in a year, so like I can wait for that game. It's not like I need to buy a full console for just that one game. I don't really care that much about Halo myself, even though I would like maybe like the Master Chief Collection to catch up and stuff, because I've only really tried them at friends. I've never owned a Halo game because I've never owned an Xbox console. But yeah, and stuff like Quantum Break looks good. But once again, it just needs to have a couple of games. I'd say like 4 games or so that I'd actually want that I can play on PS4, and then it would I would consider actually buying a full console for it. So yeah.
Okay.
What's
And
your
you
type
said you
of
never owned
games?
an Xbox console before, right?
No, never.
That's interesting.
Oh no, you never earned on the 360 either?
No, I haven't.
Oh, it
I
all
never
makes
did.
I'm
sense
the
now.
same.
It all makes sense now. Keep your Sony. Listen, y'all don't want to play Xbox because y'all got an alliance to Sony, and that's just what it is.
I have the previous. I have the Xbox and the Xbox
Y'all
360.
making a whole bunch of excuses on
It's
why
just-
y'all want to
it's
Xbox.
not-
Just say it. Just say it.
Their excuses actually make sense. I
Why
mean,
do I
to
need to own a 360 then though? Like, what were the games that I need to get for it? Because the only things that came out on it were like Halo and Gears and Forza.
It was a
and that was really all there
multi-plat
was to it.
console.
First of all, you had the multiplats were better on the 360.
Yeah, true, but like, who really
yeah.
cares about that? That's the thing. It's like they look slightly better, even with PS4 versus Xbox One now. I wouldn't care. I would still get an Xbox One for it if I just want to play. If it was about multiplats, I really wouldn't care that much if they looked slightly better on the PS4. Honestly, it's really about like what
Some
does the
people
console
don't.
actually have that others don't, and is it worth buying a full console for?
Another thing you got to realize is the Xbox Heart 8 just isn't popular outside of America. Period.
True.
That's also true.
It's
I mean, we
always
already
been
know
like that.
It's always been like that, but
I mean, next year
if you're
to
a
me the
gamer,
catalog.
If you're a gamer, you're gonna have all the consoles. I don't understand how you can sit back and just miss exclusives if you're really into games.
I mean-
I don't
People do
own
that.
any consoles. It doesn't bother me.
Well, I mean, first of all, everyone is not going to dish out and say, I'm going to buy all the consoles at one time. Like, priorities first. Like, no one's just going to just ball out and buy all of them unless they're able to.
It's
But-
been 2 years.
I mean, yeah, it's been 2 years, but there's nothing like what they were saying that's enticing to say, oh, I'm going to pick up just Xbox One for just 1 or 2 games. It's not really a smart decision. Now, next year, they're going to have a better catalog of games. There's a lot of titles that's coming out that entices you to want to buy a console. It's like if you picked one, you stuck with it, and that's it, until something entices you to do different.
You know what else I think stops
always
people from
traded
buying multiple consoles? That if you're going to buy a console, you're going to want to play online. Are you really going to pay $100 plus per year to play your games online?
That's another
crazy
thing.
to me.
Why is it $100 plus?
50
Because
free?
you got both of them.
Oh,
You pay $50 for online.
I mean, technically,
Yeah,
that's
I've
what
never
I do.
paid
can always
like,
find
even 60
deals.
for that. I'd buy him for like $30.
I don't even know when the
$20
last time I paid a full price for a subscription.
What I do
Last
is
time I played the full price for a
usually around the
game.
holiday season, you'll see them on sale. I have like 3 Xbox Live year live cards that I got for $30. I have Xbox Live till like 2019. So I
Some
never have to
people
worry.
aren't versed in the deals, though. So
So,
that's
I mean, I like playing all games. I can't just sit to the wayside and just.
so
miss
you
out
so
on
you're gonna play Yoshi's Woolly World?
You gonna play
that's coming
Super
I,
out?
don't, I said I like.
You
playing
said all
games.
you said all
I like
games.
playing,
You said specifically
no, I like
all
playing,
games.
Okay, well, I like playing games that center around me.
But you're a gamer. You gotta play all the games though.
What I'm saying is this. I'm not.
You gotta
gonna
play that
sit around.
Kardashian game on the mobile. You gotta
No.
play all of that.
I sound like a true Sony fag right there.
How? I didn't even say a Sony title.
Listen. I'm not going to miss games.
I'll
just
see you on the
because-
Wii U. I'll see you on the Wii U. You gonna have a Heart 8? You gonna have Heart 8?
If the Wii U had games I wanted to play, then I would have a fucking Wii U. That's
So if they came out with a Mad World 2, you would get a
I never
Wii U.
even played Mad World. I never played.
Oh,
Mad
I wanted to
what do
pick
y'all
the most
think
mature game.
Microsoft has to do to like
There's nothing they can do.
to?
I think
to
they need to
appeal
pay
other-
attention to
to appeal
themselves.
to the countries that and the territories like that Sony has pretty much on lock. And why do you? I mean, there's different factors. What do you think is the biggest factor that like Microsoft can't take over or have as much power in the UK or other territories like that? Like, why do y'all think that is?
Just like Sony usurped Nintendo, it would take an epic failure by Sony for Xbox to come in there and swoop in and take over.
And that is like
that's not happening because
cold chance in hell.
The bandwagon got to crash.
Yeah, had like Nintendo not messed up with the N64, I'm pretty sure to today Nintendo will probably still be the top system. But they just royally messed up with the N64. So unless Sony were to mess up to a point where like
I don't know about the top system now.
It's just not gonna happen.
Man, Nintendo is done, man. They would never been no top system. They only won the Super Nintendo era because Genesis made dumb mistakes.
They won the Nintendo Wii era with
everybody, another bandwagon. Everybody bought it, put it up.
Yeah. That's true. I do agree with that.
The bandwagon console now.
No, I'm telling you, I know people that's in their 60s that got a Wii.
Yo,
never played it.
But I mean, we have.
This is a Wii at my job.
You can't deny that the Wii won last generation.
Oh man, it won by sales, but nobody didn't play that shit.
I mean, it won though. Like, we can't deny that.
We just said that. The fuck?
All right, but you like making excuses behind it. I'm just saying.
Yo, it won for sales. Nobody played it though. That's not no excuse. Didn't you get a Wii? How much did you play it?
Yeah, I mean the Wii's dead and the Wii U's about to be dead, and the 360
wasn't also the like
still
attach
getting
rate
games.
only like 2 games per console or something? Like they barely sold any games on it.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it was really low.
Yeah, it wasn't Mario.
As far as the PS4 and Xbox One exclusives, and we're going to get into the topic of the definition, which caused a huge clusterfuck this week.
Which it shouldn't.
Is there a platform that you feel has more, I guess, variety when it comes to their exclusives as far as like genre and different types of games? Like, do you think Sony exclusives have more variety or Microsoft?
I think PlayStation totally has more variety in the exclusives.
I agree.
Yeah, Xbox kind of focuses on shooters. Sony has RPGs. They have their niche, even genres as well. They just have a variety.
And Nintendo has platformers, and then they have Mario Kart and Super Smash. Yeah, well, there's not really that much variety there either, I feel.
Sometimes I think Sony's variety is like even detrimental. Like they just want to have something in every genre, even if it might not necessarily be good. But yeah, they have.
I was going to say that.
What's wrong with that?
Don't they have the same amount of shooters though? Now that I think about it, I mean, like.
Okay. Yeah, but they have also more
genres.
different types of games than Microsoft does. Like I was thinking exactly what Bond was thinking. Like Sony treats games like Nintendo treats fucking controllers. Like they just make them different.
Just go down the checklist. We need this. We need that.
So what's that between, like, for example, like Bomb with the PC, there's different genres on, I mean, you could play any type of game. What's wrong with having different genres on the platform?
No, I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm saying some of the games Sony creates, I feel like they just go down
what they
the checklist.
create.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, they make ones that are not even, like, I guess, financially beneficial to them. Like, Until Dawn, according to, like, the Supermassive said Until Dawn sales surpassed what they expected, but I know that game didn't sell like a boatload or anything like that.
Yeah.
That game obviously isn't, a console seller or anything like that. But Sony took the chance with that, making it exclusive, and they do it with other games like this game Media Molecules is making, right? This new exclusive.
Dreams. Yeah, it's so weird.
I don't know who the hell is gonna buy that, but Sony takes the chances with that, and they're allowing the studios to make it. That's not a game that's gonna benefit them, hugely.
They've always done it. So you think that Sony should just stick to 4 exclusives or 3 exclusives like Xbox? Because
that's not what we're saying. We're just saying they have more variety, but sometimes it feels like
it's too much.
They're just checking down
lists.
Boxes in a catalog instead of like focusing on making the best things people want.
Sometimes it pays off. Like I like David Cage's games, the Heavy Rain and everything like that. Like there's, according to what I know, there's not really an equivalent to a Heavy Rain or Beyond Two Souls on Xbox. You can't really find nothing like that on Xbox.
No.
Right?
What about that one title? What was it called? I forgot.
PS4, PS3.
Axe Kids Move. I don't know.
I forgot the game, but it's by the Quantum Break.
Light Drizzle.
Remedy, Quantum Break.
Yeah, it's by Remedy, the game that they came out with, and Halo Reach had. Yeah, Halo Reach had shadowed it when it came out.
By Remedy, Alan Wake.
Alan Wake.
Alan Wake.
Yeah.
That's not a game I would say it's like what Quantic Dream makes though.
I know, but they always tried to pair the two up to go against each other, I guess, because of the interactive type thing or whatever.
Yeah, so it's like Sony don't mind holding L's for having variety. Microsoft is going straight for the jugular. They want the blockbuster. If it's not going to be a hit, Microsoft doesn't even look at it, honestly. They're like, nah, we don't want that.
They think in a business perspective, I guess, opposed to Sony thinks kind of more on an art perspective of things. I mean, it's a Japanese company.
Like, for example, Flower on PlayStation. You're probably not going to see a Flower-type game on the Xbox or something ridiculous like that.
I hope not.
Listen, that's a high-rated game.
But you play with the Kinect.
So
it would be dope with the Kinect. Come on. You don't think Flower would be dope on the Kinect?
Playing a game called Flower? What's the point of that game?
Yo, Journey's a good game, though.
What are you, a dandelion? Like, what are you? Like, what is the point of playing Flower?
I think it's supposed to be like an ambiance game or something. Like, so you always hype. It may calm you or something, like if you play Flower.
It may help you out, Hard 8, with your anger.
Yeah, like you should probably like play it, like you.
You know, you got.
Sony might take chances, but they take a lot of chances on some bullshit. You might play no Flower.
Flower is actually a game people bought. And Journey.
They also bought I Am Bread.
And
It's come to every podcast. Let's talk about exclusives. The definition of exclusives. This topic was ridiculously hot this week. Ridiculously hot. It really shouldn't even be a hot topic, but it is what it is. What, Emma, in your eyes, what do you like? I guess see exclusives as, or do you even count these games that are also on PC or another platform as exclusives?
It's really tricky topic in that, like, I still think, look, they usually use the console exclusive word a lot in terms of lots of things are on PC as well. And usually, though, I see for a lot of people the PC market is really different than the console, so in that regard, I do sort of consider console exclusives still exclusives, but like obviously the purest types of exclusives are like this is a Sony-owned studio, this is an exclusive that you're only ever going to get on PlayStation, which is more the case usually on PlayStation just because they have more studios. Yeah.
So let me just ask this question: do everybody know the definition of exclusive?
Yep,
we do.
Yeah.
Everybody knows the definition of exclusive, right?
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay, I don't understand why people coming up with all this extra shit.
We know the definition. Everybody.
But some
people don't. Obviously, people don't. Obviously, people do not know the definition.
You said it like 30 times in your video, so.
And they still don't get it.
Listen, I'm pretty much all the proof you need to know about what is and what isn't exclusive. Because I don't have a console because, in my opinion, there's not many exclusive I want. People brag about Titanfall. Oh, wait, I can play it on my PC. I don't need an Xbox One.
Yeah.
The end. Done.
Okay. Here's the other question about it.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it's not a, I guess, true exclusive, do the exclusive? I'm just using the word. Don't attack me. I'm just using. Do these exclusives that are on, for example, PC, still benefit the console?
Yes, it's like a multi-plat not on the Wii U. It hurts the Wii U that doesn't have it, but it helps the console.
So I'm just being devil's advocate. Since you said it benefits, doesn't it count for something if it benefits it?
It counts as towards the overall library, and having a multi-plat the other console doesn't, but it's not an exclusive game.
Period.
Yeah.
Robin?
If you can get it on more than one platform, it's not exclusive.
Why is
this even a discussion? Why is this even a discussion?
There's not that many PC. It's like, a lot of people that play on consoles don't play on PC. So if something is exclusive to a platform plus PC, then they definitely see it as exclusive, and I think it will benefit a console. But yeah. It's just that I don't really like. What does it really matter? What is the whole point of the discussion of a thing being exclusive or not?
Because
Because
Xbox
fanboys
fans
like to
think
have.
they don't have games, they need to fluff up them numbers.
Oh, wow. Oh, the
Oh,
Xbox fans.
he said it. He said it better than
It's
me.
pretty
He
much-
said it better than me,
Wow.
but pretty
It is
much.
mostly the Xbox guys because the PlayStation 4 exclusives are not on PC. You only can get Uncharted on one platform.
Smooth. Tell us your feelings. Well, tell
Uncharted
us.
4.
Tell us your
I didn't
feelings.
mean to say it like that.
No, I'm one of those of the minds that if it's on PC and Xbox, it's still an exclusive. I don't give a damn about the quote
How?
unquote definition. If it's
How?
not on the other console, it's an exclusive. Now,
So,
Red
hold on,
is saying
hold on,
no
hold on.
because she's not.
Let 'em
The
finish,
platform she
Artie.
plays on doesn't have that issue, except with like Street Fighter or anything like that. But I just no. It's always
Yeah,
it's
like you can't call Street Fighter 5. You can't say that's an
Not
exclusive.
say that in a party full of PlayStation.
So you
fans.
just saying-
I would say it. I would say it in
So
I would
you're
say it in a
just as
minute,
dumb as they
and they're idiots to
Yeah.
So
think
you're
that.
saying that you don't give a damn about the definition. So you don't give a damn that 1 + 1 = 2 either, right? Fuck it, right? Fuck it.
Nope.
Fuck
Well, if I wound up with
Bad luck.
11, then shit. Fuck it.
Oh my god.
I don't
You're
think you
trying to
representing
change
it.
the
I don't think you representing the
Exactly.
Xbox
There are
community
100
right now.
There are 130 million active accounts on Steam, and you're not going to sit up here and tell me that's irrelevant, especially compared to the measly numbers of the Xbox One, especially when it's already been proven that the multiplats are selling better on the PC than the Xbox
When
One.
you got a PC gamer even bashing the
I am also
Xbox gamer, that's
familiar
kind of bad.
And barely any of those sales came from the PC.
Did you not hear what I just said?
Hold on, what did you say? Hold on, what'd you say?
He said barely any of the sales are coming from the
No,
PC.
what sales he talking about? What sales?
I said he said games sell better on PC that are like on. And I said, well, Titanfall sold 10 million, and barely of those numbers was
Titanfall
on PC.
sold 10 million? Link me to that. Link
No,
me
it
to
did.
that.
How many did it sell?
No. He did not say it sold 10 million. He said 10 million in thanks. He didn't say it wasn't unique users or was it sales. He never said sales.
Sold 10 million.
Link me to that. Where did he say it sold 10
You
million?
gotta start doing the shoulder roll. I keep telling y'all.
Where did he say it sold 10 million?
Alright, so everything that since you know, alright, let's
Hold on,
look
let's back
the
up.
biased media right quick.
Let's back up.
Here comes fanboys talking
Did
about biased
Vince
media.
say 10 million? Did he say it sold 10 million?
I'm gonna pull it up right now.
Yeah, pull it up.
You want to use the golden word where? You want to use the golden word where?
Like you can go on DSO Gaming right now. They're comparing sales of multiplats between the PC and the Xbox One, and the PC dominates it.
So you telling me? So everybody, every media outlet misconstrued Vince what he said. So GameSpot says Titanfall hits 10 million milestone. IGN says Titanfall sales past 10 million globally. Cineblend says Titanfall sales.
It don't matter what they say. They all wrong because he never said nothing about sales.
So they're all wrong.
Yeah, who the fuck are they? You act like they're God or something. Like it's IGN.
I don't think they're. No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But when people get mad when we say, "Oh, they're biased media," they're not biased.
Look,
now
look,
when it's
It's sold. It's sold.
Zampella did
it's
not
not
verbatim
about- it's
say.
not-
He did not say the game sold 10 million. He implied it, but he didn't say it. IG. I would take that as he
It
means
says
10
celebrating
million
10 million. It
copies
doesn't say
sold.
anything about
I would
sales.
take that. I would hope that means that.
Why didn't he just say it then? Why play the word game? Celebrating 10 million. 10 million what, Vince? Oh, you want everybody else to fight and figure it out themselves, right?
It's weird because even in the IGN article, it doesn't even. The title says Titanfall sales past 10 million globally, but the article says. Oh, it says the same thing. Sales of Titanfall have passed the 10 million mark according to Respawn Entertainment. And
But they never said that, though. They never specifically said 10 million sold. All he said was celebrating 10 million.
Yeah,
10
and
million
his Twitter account says celebrating 10 million. Thanks to everyone. We love you all. He didn't actually say the words Titanfall sold 10 million.
I would assume it's sales, though.
I would assume so.
Well, you make an ass out of yourself by assuming.
But then again, even one game still doesn't dispute what I said earlier, that the majority of multiplats sell better on PC.
How much did Gears of War sell on PC? How much did Halo sell on PC?
Those games was VG charts even tracking games then?
I'm pretty sure they have. I mean, they work in
I'm on it right now.
Please do not refer to VG charts.
Yeah, everybody refers to VG charts. I'm just saying. I know for a fact, and I don't even know what it sold on PC, but I know it damn near ain't selling. It probably didn't touch a million.
VG charts to get
I didn't touch a million.
You can definitely look at VG charts to get a perspective.
I'm getting a perspective.
You can get a perspective, but you cannot get an accurate number.
Yeah.
You get a perspective.
Give or take a few thousand, but they're pretty close.
Mm.
And you're talking about games that came out
way
later on a different platform, too. Why would they sell better even comparably?
Well, shit, because there's a lot of people that have PCs, like you, that don't play consoles. But when consoles games, they want
when
Xbox games.
Halo 2 came out, they were good for consoles, but they really weren't anything compared to what was on
I remember back in the day, they said first-person shooters couldn't be played on consoles. I mean, it's a first-person shooter.
I still think they can't. I think anybody that plays a dual analog in a shooter,
the developers actually thought that. The developers actually thought first-person games wouldn't work on consoles.
I find it mind-boggling people aim with analog sticks, but hey, people can do it like Hard 8. That's not for me.
Yeah, I just ain't got the gay type of wrist you need for a mouse and keyboard. So.
I work in an office.
Dang.
Hard 8 is the only pad warrior I know. Like, somebody playing a first-person shooter on a controller is like the equivalent when you watch some Street Fighter tournaments and you see somebody like in the finals, like in the final 8 with a controller. Like a pad warrior to me is like a unicorn. Like, oh shit.
Didn't somebody just win like with a controller or something?
Yeah,
like
recently.
Yeah, recently and shit.
But it's like, to me, it's just not the norm.
Let's talk about Metal Gear Online. Has everybody played Metal Gear Online?
The game that died the same day of release?
Except Bond, because we know he don't play consoles. Don't talk.
Well, and the online isn't on PC, so even if I wanted to play...
The PC plays the waiting game. That's the PC exclusive.
Just like PS4 gonna play that waiting game for Tomb Raider.
And I don't mind it.
I bet you don't.
There's other games I can play. I'm not
Listen,
waiting to play one game out of 1 year.
No, listen. There's other games I could play. Excuse does not make up for y'all not getting it. Y'all need to stop using it. That's the same bullshit Bond be using when games not coming to PC.
What I'm saying is I have options.
Like what game?
How you got options without an Xbox One?
I have options of other games that I want to play, or other games that I didn't get a chance to play. I could wait. I could wait.
BG, what game are you talking about?
You are gonna wait.
Yeah.
You got no choice.
And I don't have a problem with that. That's that one game. I don't have the PC problem with all the games.
The PC problem does not come with all the games. Let's not over exaggerate. But BG, back to
the most important games.
Like what? Like Metal Gear? Mad Max?
Most important games.
Hold on. See, Red, you about to step into a territory you don't want this work.
I got the shoulder rolls. I got the Philly stance down. What's up? What's up?
PC gamers don't buy. You play MMA. Take it to the ground.
All right, I could kick you off the gate. I could do all that.
What games are you talking about making excuses for? Because I damn sure remember I was not happy with the way Batman came out on PC.
Well, when I say
he mean it's a waiting game.
You say, well, I have a backlog anyway.
But what games am I waiting for? That's what I'm saying.
Example is, well, you don't like Metal Gear, but
other games that I've enjoyed, like I'm trying to come to some list of games I've said I'm interested in, but damn, I wish I could play them now.
You bought GTA, right?
Yeah, but I'm not a big fan of GTA.
It's too violent for me. Too violent.
So waiting for a game I really didn't have a lot of interest in wasn't a problem for me.
But you love it though now. But you're gonna be day one on the next GTA, ain't you?
I will admit, GTA 5 was a pleasant surprise, and it was a damn good game.
I know.
That you had to wait on. PC waiting list, like I said.
I would have never played it at 30 frames per second regardless, though, so it's what it is.
Listen, playing 30 frames per second is way better than waiting a year and like 5 months.
I disagree.
Oh, you're mad.
Bond, you know what, though, Bond?
You're crazy.
Bond, hold on, Bond. I'm going to need you to upgrade that old-ass CPU before you start talking shit about consoles. That's what I'm going to need you to do, because that 2500K
is only 25% slower than a Skylake 6500. It still runs all my games 1080p 60 frame, my 980 Ti.
So, Has everybody in here played Metal Gear Online except for Bond?
No, I haven't either.
I haven't played it.
I don't even want to waste the gigs to re-download Metal Gear because the multiplayer don't look that good.
You're the only one, BG.
Robin?
I have not played it, no.
Yo, I'm in here alone?
Yep.
Yeah.
Nah, I didn't even boot up the game.
No, Kid Smooth ain't played it.
Hold on, you got
that. Why would you even ask Kid Smooth that?
Hold on. Kid Smooth has the game, but hasn't booted it up?
We can't even talk about that.
Kid Smooth,
Like,
do
oh
you
yeah,
have the
everybody
game?
know about Metal Gear Online. Nope.
Kid
I don't
Smooth,
have
do you
the
have the
game.
game?
Yeah, I have the game. I just didn't boot it up yet.
Why do you keep... You didn't boot up The Witcher, really. Why do you keep buying games and not,
Hold on,
playing them?
you got Metal Gear and you never played it? What?
I didn't buy it. I didn't have it like day one or anything like that. I go through my backlog and stuff, and I just never found the time. I want to play Metal Gear like my next day off. Like I have to play it on my
Here we go.
Hold on. Kid Smooth said he go through his backlog and never finish nothing.
No, I have a backlog of games that I haven't played yet.
And yet you're still
ain't
buying
finished the
games
ones
you
you
never
are
touch. Oh.
I'm sorry?
You ain't finishing the games that you are playing.
Wait, hold on. Stop worrying about what the hell I do with my damn
Exactly.
games.
I ain't gonna
And
be
why
using
you
Kid Smooth as
are
target
you
practice.
are
We
paying
talking
me?
about Metal Gear. Listen, I'm gonna have a conversation about Metal Gear with myself then.
Nobody
Nobody
cares.
else played it.
How is it running? Like, is it running smooth?
When you get in the game, it drops down to like 40 frames. I don't know why. Like when you just get into every match, it drops down to 40 frames for like the first 30 seconds, and then it goes back up to between 50 and 60. But it runs well. The biggest problem in the game is cloaking. Anybody who defends cloaking needs to slap their mother because something was wrong when she birthed you. If you think that is okay in a video game, cloaking is not okay. At least if they balanced it, it would be all right. Nothing
There's no such thing
decloaks
as
you,
balancing
right?
cloaking.
What?
There's no such thing as balancing cloaking.
You can
Unless-
try to at least.
The
Well,
only way you can is to do it like Team Fortress 2, where the person with the cloak cannot shoot anybody.
Like for example, like people were complaining about, how all these in Halo, all these weapons, the zooming in is kind of changing when Halo has always been like a kind of from the hip thing, but you can take somebody out of out of that aim. You can shoot somebody out of that. If you shoot somebody in Metal Gear Online, it doesn't do nothing to their cloak. If they shoot you, they stay in cloak. If they run, they stay in cloak. Literally nothing takes nobody out of cloak in that game.
Oh, you stay in cloak if you run and shoot?
If you run, shoot, you can do backflips. You can make a telephone call.
Yeah, that's not
You are
cool.
still in cloak in that game.
See, at least in Halo, if you run or shoot, you out of
yeah,
cloak.
it's the same thing in Destiny with the
Nothing
hunters.
happens to your cloak.
Yeah.
It is an invincible ability.
Yeah, see, I knew that was gonna ruin the game.
Yeah.
I knew that was gonna ruin the
Not
game.
too much then, does it, BG?
What?
I knew that was gonna ruin the game.
Like it ruined Crisis among other things, like Crisis, multiplayer. Like, but
Yeah.
I think even in Crisis,
Yeah,
when
even
you
in Crisis,
shot,
when you shoot, you break
your
out of
cloak
it.
broke.
Yeah.
So
Did it only last for a certain time?
Somebody could activate armor.
I'm not a
Speed.
dirtbag, so I've never used the class, so I don't know. I'm not a scumbag like that.
You kind of use Cloak in Titanfall, though.
No, I never used it in Titanfall either. I ain't a scumbag. I ain't the rest of these jerks.
Like 10 seconds.
Yeah, cloaking should never be in a multiplayer game.
Never.
Period.
Never.
Period.
But people always gonna defend it, and it sucks. But I don't know. I don't feel like they're gonna nerf it. I don't even know how long it lasts. But it seems like it lasts a long. Like I've never seen anybody come out of cloak before, so that lets me know this shit lasts a while. I've never seen somebody uncloak in front of my eyes. Shit is crazy. It needs to be broke. It's broken. Needs to be fixed. So and I tweeted Konami and everything and Metal Gear Online because I go off when I send messages. I remember back in the day I used to curse Naughty Dog out on Twitter.
And you broke the disc, too.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of people sent that to them.
Dang.
Pretty
I
sure.
remember that.
Yeah.
That was great.
Those were the good old days, yeah.
Good old days when I had the dirtiest mouth on YouTube.
You still do. You just keep it contained.
I'm a new person. I'm a new person. Some people want the old one back, but I try to keep it clean. Um, but everybody's played Star Wars Battlefront, right?
I'm playing it right now. I'm playing it right now.
I'm about to hop on it right now too. I felt guilty for playing, but now that you said so, I'm about to hop on.
Oh, Robin, y'all played?
I've played it, yeah.
Emma?
I mean,
Yeah.
Emma, what are your thoughts overall about it?
It's quite fun, to be honest. Like, it's not, especially the smaller map, doesn't feel as much, except for the sounds. You could make that into any game ever, and it'd still work. Like, it didn't seem that Star Warsy to me, but everything else in there, I'm having a lot of fun. Worked my way through. Yeah.
Okay. Robin?
yeah, well, the game looks amazing. I mean, I'm not myself really a Star Wars fan or anything like that, but there's no denying that the way the game looks and the music playing and stuff, that's really awesome. Gameplay-wise, like I watched a video and I heard you say that you didn't really find it that similar to Battlefield or something, but I actually did find it pretty similar to it, to you know, just feeling like a Battlefield game.
Oh my God!
Except, like, the only difference to me was that you know, you don't feel that impact of bullets, but yeah, you have the lasers pretty much, and it just feels kind of different. But in terms of movement and everything, like, it felt very similar to Battlefield to me.
It felt smoother than Battlefield. So that's why it had a little
Star Wars music.
Nah, it's not. I thought that was gonna be the problem. It's not. It doesn't feel like Battlefield. It has some little elements to it, of course, because it's DICE, but it doesn't feel like a Battlefield game. It doesn't.
Doesn't feel anything like a Battlefield game.
It just have a little elements.
I like it. I mean, I can't say I've played the other Battlefront games my roommate in college played, but feels good, feels smooth. The game is pretty balanced as far as weapons and stuff go. I don't know about the Walker Assault and everything. That's kind of imbalanced, but the only concern I have is, I mean, I know we're only getting 2 maps right now, is I hope the fall game has a lot more variety. Otherwise, I feel like it could end up being like Titanfall, where it can get played out real quick.
That's what I feel.
You've seen the other options you got to choose from that's not open.
Yeah, but I don't know what they are, though, to be honest.
It's gonna have more. It's gonna have more options, and that's what a beta for. Maybe we can get them to add more.
Yeah, they had a survey to ask how do you think about the game and stuff. My only concern with this game is if it's gonna stay fun, because I really didn't have too much fun with the guns as I tested them out. That's the problem I have. Is
are you good at the game?
Replayability. Yeah, the best gun to me is the hand shooter, like the handgun, because I like hand cannons. But like, it's just the fun, like especially the second map, where it's to me a little too chaotic. It's not kind of uniformed in what's going on.
The map's also super open, so you're like being shot from everywhere. I noticed that constantly. And
there's really not that much cover.
I just said the exact same thing in the video I recorded. I ain't uploaded yet, but that whole map it's just like you're exposed out in the open, and there's nothing you can do virtually.
And if you guys watch the movies?
Yeah, I know they were being accurate, but it's like
that was a one-sided slaughter in the movie. So that's
gotta be aware of your surroundings when you're playing on Walker Assault, man. This way is. I mean, it's definitely harder playing as a rebel, but you can make it work.
Because they usually start out on the lower side of the map, right?
The rebels always start. The rebels are always defended.
Yeah.
And yeah, like when you're moving through the map, you have like maybe a small rock in front of you to crouch, and there's no prone, so.
And them thermal grenades, they come at you everywhere. If you try to look for cover, you're going down.
How do y'all like the heroes and, of course, playing the villains? How do y'all like that?
I never even played one yet.
I got murdered by one, and he was on my friends list. I shot him like a whole freaking clip. And he just dead.
Do you think it's balanced as far as how you acquire it?
I don't know how you even acquire it, to be honest.
How you acquire it?
You just pick them up, I think.
You just pick them up. Yeah. Like, you just pick them up. I don't know if it's because of the kills you have or anything like that. I think it's just random.
That shit is random, too. Yeah. It's those little coins that are, like, look around the map. I'd be looking for them. I still haven't found one.
Yeah, they random. You just got to know where they at. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think it should be like that, though. I think you should have to work for them.
Yeah, like get killed for points or something. Well, Kid Smooth, what's your opinion on? You didn't.
So you need.
No, I said I thought it was like
Game is
Battlefield.
beautiful though.
I'm not a Battlefield fan, and when I played the beta, I was afraid of the game being like Battlefield because who it was made by, and I still feel like it's like Battlefield.
Oh my!
Does it hurt your eyes looking at that 720p or anything? Like, does it strain your eyes or anything like that?
So you don't like the game, Smooth?
I find the game. The thing is, I do find the game fun, but as a full game, I can't see in like, okay, am I going to buy this like the whole game like day one? I don't think the enjoyment will last that long.
Yeah.
I think it'll die out pretty quickly.
They got a hard.
Battlefield though. What exact? Because you play in first person. What exactly
No,
is your Battlefield?
You're playing third person.
No,
down.
It's the way that like. Every time I play like Battlefield games, I don't know if it's the movement or like the.
It's the movement. It's totally the movement.
It's smoother.
It is. It just It's just like it's definitely familiar, and I'm like, all right, okay. I mean,
feel like. Go ahead.
No. I mean, it looks better. As far as, and it's cool to have like the Star Wars characters, but the guns. I like, even though you're playing, it is Star Wars, so I feel like the guns have no impact. But I guess it's supposed to feel that way, but.
Oh yeah, the hit detection is kind of.
I feel like if it was made by Activision, people would say it feels like Call of Duty.
No.
Yes, they would.
There is a certain way that every Call of Duty
Activision,
moves, every Battlefield moves.
It depends on either like Treyarch or Infinity Ward. Yeah, if they made the game, it probably would feel like.
All of those games feel the same, no matter which Call of Duty developer make it. To me.
No, Infinity Ward and Treyarch is different.
All them games are saying, I need to stop this delusioning.
There's no delusion. It even has separate engines, so there's a big. How is it a delusion?
Hold on, they got separate engines?
They had separate engines that they was working on between Treyarch and
if you put a
Infinity
Treyarch,
Ward.
Sledgehammer, and what's the other one in front of me? If you put one of those games, I cannot tell the difference who made it. I don't even know who's making this recent one. I have no idea. I cannot tell the difference.
Treyarch.
Okay.
They're all made on that modified Quake engine from like.
It's all of them feel the same.
Man. That engine's
That's
old.
now.
I feel like people are just giving Star Wars the Battlefield thing because it's made by DICE, man. That's it. It don't feel like Battlefield.
It's
But it's made on the
to
same
me.
engine. Like, I mean, because it's made by DICE, there's something credible to be said about it feeling like Battlefield. I feel like
that's like
obviously
people
it does.
saying, "Oh, Uncharted feels like The Last of Us," or "The Last of Us feels like Uncharted."
Nah, it doesn't.
Nah, you notice the differences there completely because the entire movement system is different.
But don't people say that though?
People say that.
I've never heard somebody say that, at least.
You never heard nobody say that?
No.
I've heard like a handful of people say that. They're retarded.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
But EA was concerned with that they was saying that this is not a game as far as Battlefield with Star Wars slapped on it.
We know it. It ain't. It's not.
Yeah, it's not a Battlefield. It's not a reskin. But as far as the movement goes, I can see where people feel like the movement is. But as far as anything else, the shooting is not like Battlefield. You know, nothing else is like Battlefield besides the movement to me.
It's smoother in my opinion.
Yeah, but it's just that the theme makes it seem so different, I feel. Like, just because it's now completely Star Wars, it has that, you know, even though Star Wars is not futuristic, it has that, like, futuristic feeling to it. You're shooting with lasers, it's different than shooting with guns that have bullets and stuff.
Oh, she has secondary gun.
Yeah, you do. Actually, yeah.
You do. You can set it to that sniper rifle, I guess.
But it was different. That's not
a
a secondary. It's kind of like a little perk to use. It's not like you could just pull it out. And then it charges up too. I heard in the previous Battlefronts, because I didn't play the previous ones, that you had a secondary gun actually.
All right, so hold on. Like, I want to ask you a question, Red. So you telling me that if I put a Call of Duty game in front of you, like, and I never told you this is a new one, and I never told you who the developer is, you telling me you could pick between 3 and you know who made it?
Yep. Because I played so many of them.
No.
I played so many of them.
Casual gamer confirmed.
No, like, you can't tell the difference from a.
You can't say who's a call. Let's stop right there. Who's a casual gamer? Because now this connotation of casual gamer. Who's that?
People that don't play RTS and grand strategy games on PC.
Shut up, No. Listen. No.
I'm about to. Who you call that?
Tell.
Yes, I can.
How, Sway?
Your eyes probably haven't been to the doctor lately, but I can tell the difference between all of them.
An Infinity Ward.
I can tell the difference. Who cannot tell the difference between Infinity Ward and Treyarch? Like, are you serious? Even Treyarch had it was like, you know how you had 2K and Live? I know you don't play that. You know how the graphics was bad on 2K from back in the days compared to Live? That was Treyarch's game. So of course you could have told the difference between a Treyarch and Infinity Ward. The graphics was totally different between Infinity Ward. So what are you talking about?
Can anybody else tell the three different developers? Like, if they made a brand new Call of Duty and never told you who made it, would you be
I
able
could
to
tell the difference between Infinity Ward and Treyarch. Yeah, Sledgehammer maybe not, because they've only made one game so far. But yeah, I could see the difference between Treyarch and Infinity Ward for sure.
I got my shoulder roll. You trying to put me in the
Anybody
corner.
else? Anybody else feel like they have these amazing...
I don't play that shit enough to really be able to tell the difference.
Yeah, I haven't played Call of Duty since United Offensive, so I wouldn't know.
See, the thing is, I guess I can, but I can't tell you what it is. I enjoyed Infinity Wars games before back then way more than I did Treyarch's.
We need to do a...
Do you know of all the Treyarch games that were made?
They made all the odd number ones. Like before they went to this, before they started titling them. I know they did Call of Duty 3, where I think they did Call of Duty 3, and I think they did the Big Red one as well, because I think Infinity Ward did the standard Call of Duty 2.
Big Red one.
And then they did the Big Red was like a Call of Duty 2 sub name. I don't know, it's something like that.
Nobody cares
from
about
like
that.
PS2 and the Xbox, I think. They did Treyarch also did Infinity Ward did obviously the Advanced Warfare series, and then Treyarch did the Black Ops series, and they did World at War. So
I don't believe y'all. A lot of people saying I don't believe y'all. I ain't buying it.
Now I think people that really play Call of Duty can tell the difference. I think people that really play it can tell the difference. So all these casuals that really play it, it's like nah, but I think people that really play it, they can tell the difference.
I don't know, man. I can't buy that. It's like,
but you don't really play it. You're not really in there Call of Duty.
I feel like that's like
you would
clones.
You would know the difference between the team that worked on The Last of Us versus the team that worked on Uncharted, right? Because you would just know that if they would make even more games. Let's say if those two teams were still around under Naughty Dog, it's just two different styles.
I don't know. That's like telling the difference between clones, but to me,
that's because you just don't like it.
I actually did like the recent one, and I don't.
What? And you like that? Never. You don't talk about Call of Duty no more. If you like the recent one.
Well, no, a lot of people like Black Ops.
That's what a lot of people were like. Oh, this is a little bit different. This is.
I thought you was talking about Advanced Warfare.
Oh no,
yeah, because Black Ops 3 is not out yet.
I like the demo of the.
Black Ops 3 is actually more anticipated than Fallout 4, according to some survey.
According to
a survey, so you know.
So
it's a lot of people on the Fallout hype train. They're gonna get it and never finish it. I know that's coming.
I'm gonna have to agree with you on that one.
I know that's coming.
Don't
get exposed too.
Finish your games. That's what you gonna be yelling at them.
Anybody that's hyping up Fallout 4, we gonna see what happens.
Are you gonna get Fallout 4?
No, I'm playing Tomb Raider. I don't give a fuck about Fallout.
All right. So this week, PlayStation 4 put an ad, a Destiny ad. I'm sure Red didn't mind that bullshit. She likes that trash.
Why are you bashing?
I'm not bashing.
Are you good at the game?
You can't.
No, hold on. First of all, hold on. Let's get on BG about this. Hold up. Let's get on BG about this. Because
let's do this.
Before Destiny came out, you were one of them people on that bandwagon hyping that game the fuck up. And I told you it was trash.
And let me tell you why.
Go ahead.
Because Destiny beta, right? It had very limited content. So I was assuming, okay, this is pretty much this is the gist of the content Destiny was gonna have, right? Mm-hmm. I didn't think it was gonna have all these overpowered special moves like it did when the full game came out. I didn't think it was gonna have all that bullshit and be that unbalanced. I only was going off based on what they showed in the beta, which was very.
Oh, you was getting eaten up in Crucible. That's what you just said.
You crazy for that.
That's what you just said.
Listen.
That's what you just said, because you said the powers, because you was able to use the powers in PvE in the beta. So you didn't play that in the Crucible in the beta.
Let me chime in.
There is no such thing as being bad at an unbalanced game.
Hold
The
on,
game is
BG.
bad. I cannot be bad at an unbalanced game. That's
Hold
the
on,
game's
BG.
fault.
One thing I know about BG, and I told him this before,
You don't like
Okay.
games he's
he
bad
only
at.
like games that he's good at.
No, I
If
don't.
he's
That's
bad
not
at it, he don't like it.
I'm good at practically almost every. Almost
Street
You
every.
know,
Fighter,
Destiny is very easy in PvP.
And it's also
it's an
unbalanced.
easy
Listen,
game.
you cannot be bad at an unbalanced game. The game's unbalanced, so you can't even like say, "Oh, this
So
is
why do you
because of
suck
my
at
skill
Street
level
Fighter?
I'm doing bad at, or I'm doing
You
good because of my
suck,
skill
you
level."
suck at Street
The
Fighter.
game is bad. Point
So
blank
why did
period.
you? Okay, why did you break those Uncharted games?
Because that game, Uncharted 3 was imbalanced. I broke Uncharted 3 because it was imbalanced. I said Uncharted 3 multiplayer was shit though. So
So you still got eaten up in Crucible. Was it a Titan or was it a Hunter, a Warlock? Which one was it?
Question. I'm a beast at all games I play. Okay.
Like Street Fighter.
Exactly, and Destiny is one of them games you don't play.
Destiny is trash. I don't play it anymore because it is trash. The multiplayer is garbage. Everybody knows that. Listen, y'all can't even argue this about me. Everybody.
I
pretty
just
much
don't
here
hear
is
you
red.
saying that you got bored of it because you was just thrashing everybody. I just hear that you got eaten up
No.
in
You
Crucible.
can go back and look at my gameplay. Well, I don't got it no more, but
Oh, you
I
don't got it
stopped-
no more.
because the game was trash. I delete trash games off my channel. The game was imbalanced. It was trash. Everybody pretty much accept that. Nobody in Destiny even plays the multiplayer like that.
Yes, they
Everybody just
do.
run around collecting all
How
these.
you know you don't play it anymore?
What?
How you know you don't even play it anymore?
Because
It
I
was
see what
number one
people
game.
say. Most of y'all just run around chasing the same content. None of y'all playing that PvP.
Oh,
People
you
do
talking
play the
about that.
PvP. People do.
Playing that dog shit.
Damn. Yeah, you really
cannot
got
be
it.
bad.
Was it a Titan smash that happened, and that's what kind of broke your heart?
Be bad at an unbalanced game.
It was
Okay,
the
you
number
can't
one
be
game
bad
for
at a
last
bad
month.
game. It just doesn't work.
That's
The
all
game
right.
is bad.
They'll make a new class for you, and then you'll like it. Okay?
Yeah.
I'll talk to Bungie. All right?
I'm a beast. Stop it. You get body in the car. Come see me. Come see me.
Oh, somebody gotta say what they gonna do.
Come see
Okay.
me. All right?
He calling
I
you
don't
out
have
in
to-
that Uncharted.
Ain't nobody can question how good I am at games.
Stop
overall.
instigating hard.
He just called you out on that Uncharted 4 December 4th.
I'm better at hard 8 than games too.
Uncharted
You
is
said
all I
what?
give you.
No,
All I give you.
I'm better at hard 8
Uncharted.
in every game.
No.
Except Gears. That's the only thing he got me on.
I was
Everything
better
else
than
I'm
you on
than.
Battlefield 4.
I'm better than you
I
on
was
Battlefield.
better than you on Battlefield
No,
3.
you're not.
Oh my God. I
I'm
was
better
better
than
than you on Max Payne.
No, you're not. Max
Ooh,
Payne
Max
is
Payne-
balanced dog shit. Really, that multiplayer is trash.
It was fun. What?
Because you was trash. Because he was trash
That
at it.
multiplayer was
No,
trash.
It was fun.
What he's good at. BG only likes what he's good at.
No,
That's it.
that multiplayer was garbage. Anyway, that's not even the topic we was talking about. We was
But
talking
you
about
made it one. You was talking about Destiny. Yeah.
What the hell? When did A-Wings get on Hoth?
what it is. You like it, I'm not gonna get on you for that. We still cool. I'm still going to invite you to the podcast next week. I'm still gonna invite you here. It's cool.
It was a
Destiny.
Titan smash. It's all right.
I ain't mad.
can't get
You
with that.
still like playing
Sorry.
that dog shit. It's okay. You got the platinum in it. I don't know how you did. You like playing dog shit. We still friends.
Yeah.
I like playing
I'm
games.
sorry, Mr. I Am Bread.
God. Anyway, so PlayStation 4 got what some people claim to be an intrusive Destiny ad, pretty much on your dashboard or.
Oh
you know,
yeah, that
whatever.
happened to me.
They
Yo,
put
that
it,
happened to me, dog.
Yeah, they're trying to
put-
make kids
every-
accidentally buy the
everybody.
shit.
They put a Destiny ad pretty much in your line of games, and some people were making saying it was intrusive and making it to be a big thing. I honestly don't feel it's any different or a big deal from what consoles have been doing for a while.
Yo,
And-
no bullshit. I changed my password. I thought somebody was like using it. No bullshit. I was like, yo, what the fuck is this? I'm like, I ain't never buy this. And I tried to download it, and it sent me to the store to pay for it. So I'm
I
thinking
think-
somebody was
yeah.
on my account. So
I think they
changed
did
my
it.
password.
I don't think they did it in the best light. It to me was not a good decision to do it in that way.
I would much rather have them like make it. I don't care if they like change the theme of my PS4 to be like Destiny, but they put it on it. Like the thing is, imagine if like my kids had my controller or something like that, and it
Yeah.
was right there just to
they're
hit
not
X.
doing that. They'll get that ass whooping.
Yeah, that is. I mean, that is true though. Somebody could have bought it by accident if they didn't know.
Yeah.
Nobody, you know what I'm saying?
But do
I
y'all
think
feel
it was
like do
sneaky.
y'all feel like it was a big deal? Like it was intrusive, I guess. Some people.
I mean, I don't really give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I just deleted it and kept it moving, man.
I don't think it was intrusive. I just thought it was a good way to get kids to accidentally buy the game.
That's what you think they was going for?
Yeah, I actually believe it's like literally the first 2 to 3 games on the dashboard. They see Destiny, like, and they hit X. There it goes.
Let's not talk about that Xbox One dashboard because you can mistakenly buy a lot of shit on
these
that
consoles have had advertisements on them since last generation. Like, you go across the dashboard, there's a whole bunch of content you don't own that they want you to own. The PS4 just
advertisement or a game pinned to your dashboard, like as if it's yours.
Yeah, this way they made it seem like it was your game.
That's the only thing they did different. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was sneaky because the way PlayStation's dashboard is set up, it will make you think you already have the game.
That's what I thought. I was like, what the fuck?
So yeah, they should have put like an ad and let you know that it was an ad or something like that. They should have let you know. So yeah, it was definitely did a little sneaky.
Yo, this dude is on top of the ad.
Yeah, I know. Niggas starting to do that too, and they starting to get all the way up on top of the mountain. People always know how to fuck up a multiplayer game.
On what, Battlefront?
Yeah, man.
It's my own team who's on top of the AT-AT. And he's shooting off.
I was trying to figure that out if somebody was going to do that.
Scumbags will always be in video games.
They always find a way, boy. They always find a way.
But that's good that they found it so they could take it out when the game comes out.
You think they will?
I don't think they will.
No?
Because even on Battlefield, you can get to places where you can parachute into that you shouldn't be, and people sniping and all of that.
Why are A-Wings on Hoth? They're not supposed to be on Hoth.
We can ask Emma, how did you find the ad when you turned on your PS4? Like, did you know? Like, how did you figure it was?
It was, I already owned Destiny, so I had it there, so I didn't even pay attention to it because it was in my, list up there because I got the Taken King, but I haven't actually put in the code yet, sadly. But I think this is a thing we're going to see more and more. The backlash against it, though, may tell PlayStation that wasn't cool, but, as you said with Xbox, there's stuff everywhere, and they're going to continue adding it in. It's just another way that Sony can get money off Activision, so...
Okay. So Tomb Raider it's been confirmed that Tomb Raider will offer 300 game-altering microtransactions.
Damn!
300. That's what PC Gamer reports. See, now I don't have a problem with microtransactions as long as they don't
pay to
as long
play,
as it's cosmetic. Like if it's microtransactions to unlock a whole bunch of clothes, cool. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
But this says it's game altering. Like it will change how the actual gameplay or how you would play the game or the things you would have to do. Right? That's my problem with it. I think they're called Expedition cards. It says Expedition cards offer hundreds of ways to customize your rides at the Tomb Raider experience. You can also set up challenges with your friends. Yeah, pretty much. So it'll change the way you play the game. Either make it more easier for you at certain parts, give you some things that you would otherwise have to
most of it's like boosters for like your bow and arrow health, like damage and all of the crap.
And that obviously for the single player. And I think that's bullshit. That shouldn't be in a campaign. You should have to play the game
and unlock it or something.
Yeah, legit.
We know them days are over, dog.
Yeah.
They trying to make money off of anything now.
That's why every game should be like a free to play if everybody's going to do that. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't understand who honestly buys that though. I've never bought something like that. I don't know why I would buy it.
Somebody's buying it, otherwise they want to keep
I know,
selling
that's
it.
the thing. That's what I don't get. Clearly these things sell apparently, but I have no idea who's buying it.
Dude,
I just don't get why.
You can buy wins in NBA 2K. Like literally buy wins.
I mean, and I know, like, I remember Rev made a video a while back.
Yeah, I was going to reference that.
When Battlefield, I think it was Battlefield 3, and
Yeah.
he was like, he didn't want to play through Battlefield, and
he just bought everything.
He just wanted to unlock all the good guns. He's like, I don't want to play through this, and
pay to win.
People...
Got a wife and kids. He doesn't have the time to invest.
Listen, it is what it is, though. You shouldn't be able to buy, the same gun that somebody else has to play like 100 matches to get. That doesn't make any sense.
Right off the bat.
Yeah, like you should have to work for that. You want that gun, you better play this game. But
yeah, that is some bullshit.
now people, oh, you want to upgrade in upgraded bow and Tomb Raider? Nah, don't fuck playing the game and
This guy is
finding
riding on
content.
Yeah, they gotta watch out because that's the problem that Evolve had, and I think that kind of turned everybody off. Is all them different microtransactions that was in that.
Watch everybody blame Microsoft.
No, it's not. It's not. It's definitely not
And
Microsoft.
you know why? Because they came out with that horse armor. That's why.
It's definitely not Microsoft's fault. You know, it's obviously a Square Enix. 'Cause Square Enix is greedy. I realize that. Like Crystal, I think they're greedy because.
Well, we know Microsoft ain't gonna speak out against it either. Like they ain't gonna make them change it.
Because you remember that report where Square Enix was like, some of their games sold like 2, 3, 4 million, and they were like disappointed. I'm like, the fuck?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that was with Tomb Raider.
Yeah, the original Tomb Raider had that, yeah.
Well, you can't. That was dumb. Didn't they have Tomb Raider and Hitman come out the same time?
I think
Yeah,
that was around.
That was
but
really
no
stupid.
Japanese RPGs don't sell too much, and that it's a glowing success.
Yeah, they were disappointed by those sales. I'm like, those are good numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this microtransactions is bullshit. Like I said, as long as it doesn't affect the game and how you play it, then I don't care. But once you
Well,
start,
it's single player, so
yeah,
yeah.
it's worse. It would be worse if it was multiplayer, but I still think it's both. Because I wouldn't even trust nobody's review of the game who bought microtransactions. You didn't play it. You paid to get through that game on easy mode. So
Maybe they should have it come out at a certain time then.
yeah, like, and the game was like it could alter you buying those microtransactions could alter how you really feel about the game. 'Cause it could be the greatest game ever because you unlocked everything through microtransactions.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this game was amazing because you never fucking died and you played on the easiest mode with microtransactions.
You think that microtransactions gonna carry over to the PS4 version?
Yeah.
Or they
Yeah.
gonna come out with an Ultimate Edition for the PS4 or something like that?
Oh, and make it like still make it $60 so they can charge full price for it.
Yeah,
That would be
something
messed
like
up
that.
though.
It
I
would
don't
be.
think they're just gonna release a regular version for the PS4. It's gonna be like an Ultimate Edition or.
I never thought of that.
It'll have all the DLC. Yeah, it'll have like yeah.
I
can
never
see
thought
that.
of that too.
Because it would make sense to release it a year later, and then still use the release the
Same marketing.
same marketing. Yeah, like all right, it's gonna come out next November, and then like by the time you get all the stuff for the game, it'll be damn near 2017, or be spring 2017. That'd be crazy for the same stuff that's already available. So I think what they're gonna do is they'll put all that stuff into the game, call it a Game of the Year edition, and give it to you for $60.
And a lot of people are boasting that like Anchorman, while Kids Move talks about Tomb Raider, he's got something on you. Bethesda is like pretty much once you buy Fallout. I don't know if there's a season pass, but once you buy Fallout,
there's a season pass Fallout.
Okay, but once you buy Fallout, there's no microtransactions. I think they're giving you a couple things free. They're giving you a lot in that game for $60.
I mean, ain't the base game like 400 hours worth of gameplay?
Yep, that's what they
No,
said.
they
Base
got
game.
500 hours alone worth of stuff that has nothing to do with story.
Damn.
Ain't nobody playing. Shit, I'm sorry.
And you know there's going to be DLC, so that's going to be a good
And
$60.
expansions and all.
It's going to be a good $60, man. Over two.
Probably
That'd be crazy.
Add years to your dog, so you know your dog's gonna die in the game. I'm just saying he's gonna die.
So hold on, Destiny the Taken King, right? Because you Destiny lovers got to explain to me because you know.
Dang.
So is the Taken King a different game or is that an expansion? Like, because they sold it through retail, right?
It's an expansion.
Expansion.
And they
Hold on,
charge
didn't
how
they do
much
some
for it?
fuck shit with that though? Didn't they cut off the regular game or something?
Yep.
They was doing some sneaky stuff that was foul. Like they had made it as if like you had to buy the game all over, and there was actually an option. I had to tell a lot of people because people was asking me. I was like, "There's actually an option where you go into the store and it says $40, but when a lot of people pulled it up, it says $60 or the $80 one. And I'm like, why is it not showing $40 for certain people? So a lot of people had the misconception that they had to buy the game all over again.
But there's also some like really stupid stuff where you have the daily grind or whatever and the weekly heroic strike and that kind of stuff, those missions that people play all the time. And now what they did is that you basically have to own the Taken King now because those missions will only be Taken King missions.
Oh yeah.
If you own a main game, you can't play those anymore. So it's really stupid.
So
they kind of ostracize you.
Dead weight.
Yeah, you can't play the so-called vanilla.
So how much is the Taken King? 40?
40, yeah.
That's some dope.
Well, now on Amazon you can get the whole thing for 45. Everything.
You bought that, Red?
I got a review copy.
Okay.
Right now.
I was about to give you an L for that. I should give you an L for anyway for still playing that game. But I'm gonna let it rock.
But you play, what is it, Braid? What was that game?
Oh God.
I Am Bread.
I mean, I don't even know what that is. What is that?
It's a bread
Basically,
simulator.
you're a piece of bread and you got to
Listen, I'll play Bread Simulator any day over Destiny.
So it's like you pick between wheat and rye and
Italian and all that.
and because they don't have supers or anything like that, you feel comfortable in playing the game.
Anyway, it's always
it was that Titan Smash. It's all right.
It's always these queens, motherfuckers, real.
Don't hate.
Mouth.
Don't hate.
Anyway, Destiny's dog.
No, you know.
Far Cry.
Your love.
Far Cry. Next topic. Far Cry Primal has been announced, and they're switching up the game a little bit, but
a lot.
You give the game too much credit. They switching it up more than they've switched up the predecessors, but that's not saying much because Far Cry 4 was the same thing as Far Cry 3 with a fucking tiger and a helmet.
But Primal.
Okay, Primal is a different
I gotta see some real gameplay. I gotta see some real.
I mean, Primal is. You don't think that's different from the other ones?
It's different. I mean, it's probably, from what I understand, it's gonna be no guns. Probably it's gonna be like arrows and stuff like that. But I'm over Far Cry, honestly. I really like 3.
I like Far Cry. I like it.
Yeah, but it's going to be the new Assassin's Creed, basically, where they're just going to keep releasing it. Like, that's what I already feared with Ubisoft, is you think, as soon as they announced Far Cry 4 2 years after 3, when normally they had, like, a lot of years in between each game, I immediately thought, yeah, they're going to do the same thing with what they did with Assassin's Creed. And, right now it's looking like that's going to be the case, so...
When did Far Cry 4 come out? Like last year?
Yeah, end of last year, November.
Yeah.
And now this new one comes out in February or something?
Yeah, so
I think they throwing this in. They throwing this in. Fill the empty space until Far Cry 5, and they're probably gonna have something that keep the space.
I don't think
filled.
this one. I don't think this one is gonna have a number next to it. So.
Nope. Yeah. So
yeah,
they'll allow them to put out a Far Cry 5.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, it's gonna buy them time. Like, yeah, play this for a while we get Far Cry 5 together.
Yeah, that means the Division's probably getting pushed back again.
Listen.
I don't mind that getting pushed back.
I forgot all about that game.
For real. It's so crazy to me how the Crew sold over 3 million. I don't know one person who has it.
That game is crap.
Because they had these crazy digital sales for like $10 on those games though. After like in December that year that it came out, they were selling you the whole DLC pack like for dirt cheap.
Really?
Ubisoft is mismanaging their games right now. They have a lot of games coming out, but they mismanaging a lot of them. Like, like this Far Cry Primal. I don't have no confidence in that. We don't know what the fuck is up with the Division. We're kind of skeptical of that, and they sent out Rainbow Six Siege out to die. They just took that game out to the pasture and put a gun to its face.
And they was kind of too confident in saying it doesn't have single. Huh?
What day does Primal come out? Far Cry?
Isn't that like a February game or
the
something?
The 23rd, I think. Yeah, February. Yeah.
Oh, next year. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The freak.
Nobody buying that. There's a lot of games coming out February, March, April, so I don't think nobody really gonna care about Far Cry Primal. Honestly, I don't think there's much they can do with Far Cry. I feel like that might be a game that needs. Well, before that, Assassin's Creed needs to end. Like, what are the games?
Assassin's Creed is a big game though. Every year they sell 12, 15 million.
Shit, not after Unity. Shit.
Y'all think there's any games that need to end though?
Assassin's Creed.
Yeah,
Halo.
Assassin's Creed.
Halo.
What would Microsoft do without Halo?
Halo and Madden.
See, that's the thing about Halo, right? I think
And
Halo,
Mortal Kombat.
Stop! Oh, you hate on Mortal Kombat.
I
It
think
was too
Halo.
violent for him when he was younger.
I think Halo. They're stretching Halo because they need it. But I think one of the developers said they got more in the tank for Halo. There's probably like going to be a 6, 7, 8.
And reason they can do it because if they kill off Master Chief and you put a new main dude in there, it just breathes new life into the like.
And it can continue. I agree.
You said what?
The Master Chief story is over. If they come with a new character, then yes, it can continue.
They got that brother. They got the brother in there, Agent Locke.
Because
Gonna get
technically it's 8 Halo games, right? Because of
Well, there's only really 4 that has the Master Chief. This would be 5th, but he's split in screen time with Agent Locke.
but there's technically 7 Halo total games, right?
Have you read any of the books?
Because of Reach and BG. What was it? What is it called?
Reach and ODST? Or
Yeah, ODST.
Halo Reach.
I seen the trailer for the new Assassin's Creed Syndicate. It actually looked pretty good.
They always look good.
They always
They always bait. It does look good though. I am interested in this one. I never played any of them because I felt it looked kind of boring. But
You never played none of them?
no, I only watched.
I always felt like they never got the combat system right. I never liked the combat system. I feel like you can't die in that game, honestly. Like as far as combat goes. Assassin's Creed. Like I don't feel like you can really die so much.
I heard Black Flag was really good.
It was great. But Unity wasn't.
Dang, really? So do y'all think, since y'all played it a lot, you think Syndicate will kind of redeem itself?
Well, Syndicate to me just looks like Unity, but yeah, redone.
Unity was a beta for Syndicate. That's what it was. Like, Unity left a bad taste in so many people's mouth that I know people that are just completely are done with the Assassin's Creed series because of Unity.
Did you beat Unity, Too Smooth?
No, I barely touched Unity.
You get a pass on not playing Unity
because
though.
the digital code was like fuck. I was able to get the digital code for like $10.
But he bought it though. How did I get Unity?
What would Microsoft do if Halo ended? Do you think they would really be like? What would the Xbox be without Halo?
It doesn't really matter anymore because Call of Duty's more popular. So
they don't have the exclusive DLC thingy anymore.
Somebody tried to tell me that Call of Duty wasn't more popular than Halo. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's kind of idiotic.
I mean, I think they can survive. They'll find a new IP.
No, they won't. They're not going to find an Uncharted.
Sure, when the last time they found a new IP?
Thank you.
Because even with Crackdown, they never really did anything with that too much.
I mean, you definitely can't find another Halo.
Yeah.
They struck gold with that like long time ago. It's hard finding one of those games. Like Halo was like one of those ride or dies. You don't come across one of those.
That's their staple. It's Halo.
Yo, is anybody else having problems getting into Gears of War matches, man? I think the game already died, man. Like the other day, I could not find a match, and today it took me like 15 minutes to get into a match. What is going on? Gears of War is the shit.
Yeah.
I don't get it, man.
Everybody's playing Rock Band.
Really, dude.
Yep.
Yeah.
Did you pick up Rock Band, Smooth?
No. I see. This is the shit I've been wanting to ask.
On Dance Central.
All right. So, see, the thing is, the people that made Rock Band makes Dance Central. But the thing is, why is it okay to play Rock Band and not Dance Central? I don't get that.
Because you don't twerk on Rock Band.
They don't have twerking animations in Dance Central.
You make up your own.
Twerk in that game.
So once again, you sure you're not gonna do that role? You're not gonna do the role.
Man, no, the people that
Rock Band was like so college.
You said what?
Rock Band was so college.
That's why they kind of. That's why I guess with Guitar Hero they switched it up.
Wait, damn,
yeah.
did Guitar Hero even come out? I hear nothing about it.
I don't know. I just played it like, with different times they had it in New York for us to play it. But like, I don't know. I just know they switched it up and made it more realistic.
I want to get to a few other topics. Phil Spencer's comment. So, both sides took this comment, and as soon as I seen it, I'm like, oh man, there's going to be damage control, and there's going to be blowing it out of proportion. And you saw both. He said he doesn't know if the Xbox One could beat the PlayStation 4, and motherfuckers went crazy.
I think
he didn't even say that.
That's just another
words.
blow. That's another blow to the fanboys, letting them know like y'all keep running around talking this Xbox.
Yeah, stop.
Comeback.
Stop. Yeah.
Like stop it now.
Well, first of all, how many times do the Xbox fanboys say this is the comeback? This is the comeback. This is the comeback.
Man, it's a chalkboard full of reasons that have been scratched out already.
I did like what he said about that they just trying to focus on them.
Yeah, then he said,
out.
just to follow up with that, he said that doesn't mean like some people. Well, no, I don't think anybody thought he was saying they were giving up. He said they were still. That's not their focus. They're just They don't care about beating. They just care about making first party games and everything.
Because Phil Spencer's doing on the cleanup for all the other BS that they did, so he's the one that's actually.
We won Attack of the Walkers. Victory.
Yeah, Phil Spencer came up. He had to be, he had to be Jesus and, forgive. What was the dude's name? Matrick from, forgive him for all his sins of.
And the other dude who announced the price point and everybody was quiet.
That was Phil
forget
Spencer.
that.
He announced the price actually.
No, the other guy announced the price. I forgot. He's kind of heavy set. He announced
Phil Spencer. E3. Phil Spencer announced the price. Yeah.
Yeah, wasn't you there, Red?
Yeah.
You must have been asleep.
I do fall asleep sometimes. But I could have sworn it was the other guy. He had left too that had announced the price point. Yeah. He had announced the price point and everybody was in crickets.
There was another guy, but he didn't do the price point.
Robbie Batch. That's what it was.
Yeah, the heavy set. He's kind of.
Is it Greenberg?
No, Greenberg.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't Aaron. No,
I think it was Robbie Batch.
I forgot his name, but I just knew it was crickets in that whole arena. I will never forget that.
Damn. Good things times have changed because he told all the execs at Microsoft to repent from their evil ways and just pledge their allegiance to him and ask for forgiveness.
You tell Kid Smooth to change his ways.
And change my ways. I'm the best buy. I ain't gotta change shit.
Yeah, right.
The best bot that don't play no games.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, the PlayStation fanboys took this and ran with it. Really blew it up.
It's becoming ridiculous.
And
a
the
lot
Xbox
of these comments.
Anybody who's a fanboy or calls himself a best spot just needs to get their head checked. In my opinion. How are you proud about that? I mean, not only are you a corporate slave, you realize like you're black.
Wait, Jimmy, hold on. Let's get this. Let's get this straight. Okay, let's get this straight. Just because I say I'm the best bot doesn't mean I'm some sort of corporate slave. I say the best. I'm just best bot. I mean, you want to call me?
He's owned it. He's owned it and turned it the definition of.
You got on YouTube and said, "Play my game or you're done."
He turned the word around on you, so it works. But I feel like every time one of these execs even say anything, it like creates a clusterfuck. They can't even come out and say shit no more without it being taken out of context.
I'm surprised the PR has not told Phil to stop.
This year, that was last year.
Well, you can't say shit like that, BG. You already know what it's going to do. Same shit. You know what I mean? You can't say that I don't think we're going to catch up to Sony. Of course the fanboy is going to run with that.
But the thing is, he didn't actually say that. Like, he didn't say that.
What did he say?
That didn't come out his mouth. You watched the interview?
What did he say?
He never said, I don't think we're going to catch. So that never came out his mouth. He said, I don't know. And he came into a spill about what we're focused on. He never said, I don't think we're going to catch the PlayStation 4. He never said that.
Yeah, I'm not denying that. I'm just saying fanboys ran with it, and they're gonna take that and twist it, no matter who it is, whether it's a Sony exec or Microsoft exec. Like every time you hear one of these fanboys talk about it, it's a whole nother story than what the person said.
And then the
Always taken
media
out
is
of
gonna
context.
exaggerate it as well.
Always, it's done on both sides. Like I
Because we
remember,
need those clickable articles.
I remember when I think it was Yoshida. He said he doesn't understand why people only cared about, I think, AAA exclusives. You went to all these Xbot channels. They said Yoshida doesn't understand why people like AAA exclusives. That's never what he said. Never what he said. They just completely twisted. That's what fanboys are gonna do on both sides. Because Microsoft, they think Microsoft is like, they think they're part of an allegiance. It is what it is. So
I just
I
think
was
if
just
you're a
waiting for it.
fanboy, you need to be medically institutionalized.
It is what what's his name? This Shenmue guy. So the lead developer of Shenmue.
5 minutes, BG, just let you know.
Yeah, I know. We might go.
Gonna run long.
I don't got nowhere to go. Stop it.
Neither do I, so keep it going.
Yeah, I don't got nowhere to go. We might go over a little bit today. Only person I'm worried about is like Robin, because it's like 2 a.m. where you're at now, right?
Don't worry.
All right. So I don't care. The rest of y'all don't got lives. Y'all good.
Damn.
So yeah, you Suzuki, I think that's how you say his name. He said he's pretty much saying that he would like more money for Shenmue 3's development, on top of the 6.3 million, and on top of the other investment, because I think they get like additional investments from
Sony.
From Sony and other private investors probably. And he was saying that most of it would, well, not most of it, but the addition would go to the visuals, because he said most money apparently, most of a game's budget goes to visuals. And I can.
All right, quick question for you. This is a PlayStation PC game, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Because Xbox is irrelevant, but PC isn't.
No, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. All right. My question is, if they want this game to come out, why is it? Hold on, Red. Why ain't Sony putting up the money to just like, here, take it? Come on. They gave what? How much money to Activision for Black Ops?
I'm pretty sure PlayStation has given money to them, but they're not gonna say yet because they want more money to be raised.
Yeah, that's a bullshit. I wish I was on that.
As business.
What is more financially viable, COD or Shenmue? Let's be serious. Gets moved.
But dude, would you really? I just don't understand why. I never understood why Microsoft did pay so much money on a game that's going to be available for every other platform.
Because now that's the main game of consoles. Now the tide is turning, and Sony's a more popular console because of it.
Sony's not. I don't think Call of Duty made PlayStation 4 popular. I don't think Call of Duty has nothing to do with it.
Yo,
Believe me, the
here's what I
Xbox
think.
is floundering, and people see that PlayStation now is Call of Duty. Perception, man. It's all about perception.
So people
Activision went with
forget
the
after,
most
like,
selling.
10 years. So 10 years of Call of Duty being primary Xbox. Oh, in 1 year. Oh, it's only a PlayStation game. Oh, you got it.
I
Call of
never
Duty's only
said
available.
that, but it sells more on PlayStation now. It's more synonymous with the PlayStation now.
Duh, it has to. There's 25 million PlayStations out there. I would hope it did.
There are more excuses out of you every second.
This
man.
sounds
not an
so
excuse,
funny
that's
because this was flipped like last gen. It's so funny hearing these conversations.
Isn't
But
it?
it's facts though. The thing is, if the install size is much larger, I would expect the console that have the most, like I expect Madden, FIFA, whatever, to sell more on the PlayStation.
Everything
because there's
sells
more
more on PlayStation.
Duh! That's the point, Bond.
Yep.
And maybe if you had a PlayStation 4, you could be a part of that.
I don't know. I'm not a fanboy though. I don't claim that. I don't claim I'm part of a legion or I need to be a part of something. I'm a part of me. That's it.
I thought she was a part of PC Master Race. Isn't that a allegiance?
Nope.
But look,
Sound like gaming Nazis.
The only allegiance I have is the Steam sales. And cheap games.
so
Did I hear that?
let's see what I was gonna say. Kickstarting, right? Do y'all like support that? Like the whole Kickstarting thing? Have y'all donated
I don't.
yourselves to any Kickstarter game?
I
I've never
haven't.
done it.
No.
I haven't done it, but I think it's cool for people to be involved with probably funding the development of something they're interested in.
Is Emma and Robin still here?
I am.
You said something.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there a like Emma? Is there a reason you don't like really? I guess go for kickstarting
There's
games?
things I don't like giving money unless I can see there's a finished product in mind. Like you've seen, like there's been lots of instances where Kickstarters have, broken. Like the game is not being developed anymore. I'm not. In terms of you're investing in this game, right? But by putting in money in the usual business sense, you're supposed to get like a piece of the game in terms of profits. But that not being the case with Kickstarter, you're just giving money for, to support them, but it doesn't really make sense in my head. I'd rather just, if I want the game, wait for it to come out and then buy it then.
So I must be the only sucker in the room because I'm looking at my list. So I've donated to like 5. I've kickstarted 5 games. Well, 4. I don't regret it.
I am red too.
I don't think it's a problem.
It's been all good games though. Well, games.
There's been people who pre-order games that canceled.
Look, I've done it for Yooka-Laylee. I think most people can agree that's probably going to be good because it's the X-Ray developers and they're making pretty much a spiritual successor to Banjo-Kazooie. Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, which is the
Castlevania casual.
Yeah, that type of, and everybody thinks it's promising. That made a lot of money, and the developers behind it are experienced and they know what they're doing.
So you making it rain on Kickstarter?
I pretty much buy the lowest package.
So you tricking on Kickstarter?
I feel with people like you and Kid Smooth that will be willing to shell out any kind of money for corporations, I don't need to do anything.
But see, these are promising. I'm not just kickstarting any game. Like I didn't do it for Shenmue, right? Bloodstained, Yooka-Laylee, and I did it for Umbra. Some of y'all probably don't know what that game is. It was an interesting like RPG looking game, and I did it for Grip, which was the combat racing game. So these were all safe investments, and known developers. I'm not just doing.
You're talking about video games as investments. This is the problem.
You said what?
You're looking at video games as investments. This is the problem. You're supposed to buy a product, take it home, and play.
It's still an investment because you're spending money, just like building.
No. He's talking about investment in a literal sense. Like, unless you invest it, the product won't come out. I'm just talking about purchasing a product.
Oh, just being a consumer.
I mean, exactly.
It's an investment in the way that I don't see no difference between me pre-ordering the game, or honestly me buying the game and me kickstarting it. Because what I do is I buy the lowest package that they offer, which gives me the game when it's done. So I like Yooka-Laylee. I paid like.
They're giving you the game if you kickstart it.
What?
Yeah.
As soon as you kickstart, they're giving you the game.
No.
Oh, if that was the case, then I would have agreed with you.
It's virtually the same thing to me. As far as the exchange, I kickstarted Yooka-Laylee. Like what? I gave them like $20. I get a digital copy of the game when it comes out. I don't see like.
Seems pretty reasonable
about that.
Yeah.
If it comes out.
Nah, Yooka-Laylee's coming out. That's
kickstart Microsoft some resolution. That's where we should be. Kickstarting some of these cloud servers.
So the ones I kickstart are a safe bet. Did anybody?
Oh my God!
Alright, you play Transformers Devastation, right?
Yeah, I already sent it back to Redbox.
Okay, never mind then. We ain't gonna talk about that.
No, it's not a bad game. I just didn't feel like spending any more money on it for keeping it out longer to beat it. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's okay.
Okay.
It gets very repetitive really quick.
Okay. So the Xbox One Elite controller.
Smooth was getting that.
I pre-ordered it. I broke. I pre-ordered it. I broke and pre-ordered it. I don't know if I'm.
It looks dope.
It does look cool. I'll enjoy it very much on my PC.
And consoles are getting smart to. Consoles are getting smart to something that should have been obvious and should be like a standard feature, which is button remapping.
Yeah.
Finally, PS4 has it. Microsoft has taken it even a
Especially
step further.
for disabled gamers too.
This is also true.
Yep.
And if you look at the video Microsoft put out about the controller and the button remapping, you can actually customize your dead zone and your sensitivity, which is taking it way. I can't even say they're even going above and beyond because that should be normal, but it's not.
Rev will love that, customizing dead zones.
Yeah, and a lot of people have been complaining there's too much dead
zone
zone
on Xbox One. You're not going to need an Elite controller to do that, though.
No, you don't. No. I'm just getting the Elite controller because of the where you can change where the sticks are, and I don't like where the stick is on the Xbox One controller.
Sticks are the best on the Xbox One controller. Actually,
that shit don't make no sense to me.
Placements is the best.
I don't know why there's I don't know why. Someone explain the logic to me why there's a fucking analog stick at the top left.
Because it's in the primary spot where the D-pad would have been back in the day. It's in a perfect spot for me.
Yeah, I have to agree. It felt like it belongs.
It felt like it. Why the fuck is this here? I don't know. you can't tell me this shit look normal.
What?
There's one down here. That makes sense. Why the fuck is this here?
The analog stick?
Right now.
BG, I swear you got the most retarded fucking subs, BG. Let's just be real. Now, renting games is a problem. Going to Redbox is a problem. Because I'm not trying to spend $60 on a game I really don't want.
Listen, we both got bad subs. It is what it is. We trying to get subs.
So they shouldn't complain about GameFly as well.
I don't rent games, but that's me.
Yo, if I really don't want Transformers, why would I go buy it?
Yeah, well,
but you still tested it, so you tried it.
No, I've blocked close to 3,000 people.
But can somebody explain to me what is the science or the logic between why this is up here? I'm still waiting.
Why is diagonal?
It doesn't feel better.
For me, it feels more comfortable than
this
them
is not
being
symmetrical.
Right next to each other.
Like this shit don't make no sense to me. Like one is at the top and one is the bottom. Like
feels perfect to me.
That shit don't make no sense. It just creates an imbalance in the way you hold the controller because you have to have one thumb higher than the other. That shit don't make no sense to me.
Feels perfect to me.
So I just go by this. Microsoft says, yeah, it makes sense. So it just.
No, I go by how it feels to me. What you ain't understanding, nigga? That feels perfect to me. I don't give a fuck what Microsoft say.
I was just looking for an explanation because I didn't.
Wait, are you talking about the Xbox controller?
Yeah. Why there's any controller with one analog stick higher than the other? I never understood.
Because it's more ergonomically fitting. That's common sense. And I don't have little Japanese hands.
Dang.
The analog stick is. Listen, the analog stick. The analog stick.
That was very racial.
Listen, the analog.
I can follow basketball. I'm sorry.
Hold on. The analog stick is in the primary position where the D-pad would have been if we were still using D-pads as the primary direction of gaming. Your thumb naturally hangs right there where the thumbstick is at, not down by the fucking, like the PlayStation controller. It just feels weird. I'm used to it, but it took me a while to get used to that PlayStation shit, dog.
And not to mention on the DualShock 1, 2, and 3, my thumbs would always click and hit each other in the middle.
Y'all motherfuckers have some disease. Y'all can't coordinate your fucking fingers or some shit. I have huge fingers, huge hands. I've never had that problem.
How fast
you also never had a 360.
Can you type?
Tell about the last month that it was relevant.
How fast can you type, BG?
Like 65?
Yeah, I typed 95, so I don't want to hear about your hands.
He was gonna one up.
Yo, Bond is such a side thing.
You knew he was gonna one up you. Why did you even
don't even talk about being clumsy with your hands and stuff and your fingers.
Oh my god, yo, Bond be dancing, son. You sure you don't play Dance Central?
My hands are
got nothing to do with nothing, Bond.
You guys aren't coordinated. Well, then why do I type faster than you?
Typing don't got nothing to do
with hand-eye coordination or finger dexterity. Okay.
Oh god.
I guess baseball.
I always thought the Xbox controller was better than PlayStation.
Agreed. The only thing I didn't like about it was the D-pad.
Yeah, man, the D-pad. That's it. But now that's been changed.
That sidestep was real, Bond.
I don't like the Xbox One controller though.
I actually like it.
I like the Xbox One.
I like it better than the DualShock 4.
I don't know how y'all thumbs is like crashing into each other or something. That shit's
hands.
Problem. Y'all might want to get that checked out.
I don't know.
It's all about how you place your thumbs on the stick. Everybody's different. Everybody's different.
You probably put the tips of your thumb on the stick. I don't do that.
I don't know what I do. I just know I'm a beast. That's the point.
Yeah, especially at Street
Not
Fighter.
in Destiny.
Oh
Not in-
God.
And Street Fighter.
Trash. That's why. Trash. All right, we got one more topic, and we gonna get out of here.
Calling blind racist.
Word.
What exactly did Blind say? I think I missed
He
it.
said he did. He did.
All Japanese hands, and when you think about it, and it's factual,
Nah.
the PlayStation controller was designed for Japanese people.
Oh, that's why the Duke
That
controller
is
didn't work in
factual.
Japan.
Exactly.
You can't damage control saying, the stereotype that all Japanese
It's
people
not
have
a
small hands.
but that's how it was designed.
Nah,
You
but
can look it
that's
up.
why the Duke controller didn't work in Japan.
Japan, exactly. That's why the controller S came out.
You're racist.
Yeah, that is true.
I guess it was the way he said it. That's why.
It's over, Bod. You're racist, okay? Next thing
Oh
you
shit,
gonna
I'm watching Pixels tonight. Anybody see Pixels?
That's like
Yeah,
saying,
I was
that's
gonna
like
watch
saying,
it
why
tonight,
don't they
too.
have size 15 shoes for basketball shoes in Japan? Because there's probably not a bunch of people wanting them. My
No,
dad
that's
went
not
to
the same
Japan.
thing.
He said he felt like he was a black Godzilla.
It's not the same thing.
Wow.
It's really not. So last topic I'm gonna hit on.
Oh, hold on. Where's your one gotta go?
Oh yeah. Oh, you right. We gonna finish off with that. I completely forgot about that, and it was right here.
I'm saving the podcast.
You always take credit for fucking everything.
Yeah, like you stealing my video titles?
Oh god.
Yeah. You forgot about that, didn't you?
Hey, all right. So this one gotta go. I got two of them, and it's for future games. So these games haven't actually come out yet, but it's based on what you know about the game. You got to choose one to go. Separate. It's all exclusive. So it's 2016 Xbox One exclusives and 2016 PS4.
Can't wait to get the Xbox exclusive.
No, these are actually like exclusives, not on PC. These are legit exclusives. So for Xbox One, Quantum Break, Gears 4, and Scalebound. Smooth.
Oh, damn.
Smooth.
Oh, you said one gotta go?
Yeah. Quantum Break, Gears 4, and
Why he
Scalebound.
acting like he got a hard decision? You're not going to beat none of them, so it doesn't even matter.
All right, check my Gears of War record, bruh. Check it.
Oh,
I dare you to.
Pick a game.
All right. I'm gonna have to say, I'm gonna say Scalebound.
What?
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm not really a big action RPG or RPG person at all. But I like what I seen from Scalebound. But if I
How
had
did you buy The Witcher?
why did I? Because actually, I didn't personally buy The Witcher. It was bought for me. So
Red?
It'll have to be Quantum Break.
Oh, you
Because I want to play. Because I want to play Gears. I want them all, but damn, I gotta take one away. Sorry.
it ain't about that Gears life anyway. So
Yeah, right.
you got an X1?
When I get one, I'll see
It ain't
you on
about
there.
that Gears life anyway.
When I get one, I'll see you on there. So be ready.
There. I'll be there.
Emma?
I'm gonna pick Gears. Just because the others are two new IPs, so I'd rather see new IPs.
Okay. Robin?
I'd pick Skillbound because like Gears. Yeah, Gears looks pretty cool to me. I mean, I like third-person shooters in general. So if I get an Xbox One, I'd probably get Gears and Quantum Break for sure. That's like the one exclusive that I would, totally want to get if I had an Xbox One. So yeah, RPG is not really my thing, so Skillbound would go.
Okay. Guy with no consoles?
Which one runs at 60 frames?
Gears probably.
Nah, I think Gears.
I'm gonna get rid of Scalebound.
I don't think any of them run at 60 frames.
I'm gonna get rid of Scalebound.
Okay.
I just think it looks stupid. That's just my opinion. Quantum Break to me looks the best of the three.
Okay. Oh man, it's just I can't get rid of Quantum Break because that's a Remedy game. I'm loyal to them. I'm a corporate slave for Remedy games. I ain't gonna lie.
Did you beat Alan Wake?
I did
Okay.
more than once, and I beat American Nightmare.
Nah, no, I'm just fucking with you.
Okay, it's me.
We gotta make sure one corporate.
I'm gonna have to go with Scalebound just because of, I'm not sure of the concept yet, and the way it was running in that video. I'm sure that they'll fix that, but I'm just not sure about the concept yet. Now for PlayStation, Uncharted 4,
Hold on, I ain't get my joint on one. Gotta go. Well, Scalebound. Scalebound gotta go. That's all.
Okay. I thought you already picked. Uncharted 4, Horizon Zero Dawn, and The Last Guardian.
Ah,
Dang. That's
Last Guardian can go.
Dog, bird the fuck out of here.
Yeah, Last Guardian can go.
I want them all. Hey, you gonna start with me first?
Yeah, because you seem like you was having trouble.
Get that shit out of here with the damn eagle claws.
Damn, I want all of them. I really wanted The Last Guardian for years. It's been like 2 presidents that would pass in this. Damn. Can I say pass and then you go to the next person? I come back.
You gotta choose some. All right, we can come back to you.
Yeah, come back to me. Come back to me.
Emma?
this is hard.
I knew the Sony people would say this was hard. Like
because we want to listen.
Get out of here.
I didn't really want to get rid of it. I said I want them all. I didn't want to get rid of anyone. This is the hard decision.
It's like choosing a favorite pair of shoes before you go out.
I get rid of The Last Guardian, I think. It's been in development for a long time, so honestly, I think it has the most likely to not be a good game.
Smooth?
They all can go. No, I'm just playing that.
Damn, man, you talk about me.
No, I'm just playing. Nah, The Last Guardian. I'm sorry, I was never into Team Michael games, but okay.
Bond?
I already said Last Guardian.
Okay.
No interest. It looks stupid to me. I mean, what are you fighting?
Already
A chicken, a dog, a bird?
Already said Last Guardian.
Yeah, Last Guardian can go.
Red. Gotta choose.
Oh, cry. I guess. Damn.
Let that Sony out. Let it out. Let it out.
Shut up. You know I play all different type of games. Anyway,
did you got an Xbox One?
I will have. You gonna buy one for me?
No.
Because you want me to have one so bad. You could cop one for me.
You know he will if you ask him nicely.
I mean, like you give away consoles anyway. Just give me yours.
Ooh.
All right, hold on.
I got the Philly stance. I keep telling you, don't come for me.
Listen here, lady. All right. You go to all these events and you still don't have an Xbox One.
Just shows you it's not really that.
Let her make her decision first before you come in.
Make it. No, I'm just saying the Sony side is taking over.
Oh gosh. Anyway.
Go ahead.
I would say The Last Guardian.
I gotta go with Last Guardian too, even though I love Team Ico games.
I love Team Ico.
Love them. But Horizon Zero Dawn is like the best new IP I've seen. Overall, period. And you can't get rid of Uncharted because that's gonna be multiplayer.
Can't get rid of Uncharted.
Yeah.
Oof.
Did you hear what Phil Spencer just said? About to make more Xbox fanboys cry.
So actually, there is one thing I want to touch on more, just because I guess Bond is, I would say he's extra old and he plays all these RPGs. Did you listen to the argument that Red and Cloud had in the other podcast? Bond.
He's typing 90.
Section. You already know.
The addict lost reception.
Always arguing with somebody in the comment section, you know.
Why? I don't even look at the comments section till like after.
Bond lives in the comment section. He
seen Bond arguing across 8 different videos.
He got like 10 different tabs open. That's all he do.
Gotta use all the RAM for some reason.
Oh man. He bought that $150 keyboard just for that. So, all right, we're gonna do the outro till Bond comes back. Emma.
Outro?
Yes.
Yes. Thanks for having me on. You can again check my stuff out at youtube.com/mxgames. I'm close to 10,000 subs, so please help.
That's good. Robin?
Yeah, thanks, BG. Thanks for inviting me. Yeah, you can find me at youtube.com/robingaming. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks.
All right. Red?
Sorry about that. What was the question? My computer crashed because of Battlefront.
Old ass 2500K. That's why it crashed.
Battlefront crashed it.
So did you hear the debate or argument that Cloud and Red had in the last podcast?
No, I didn't. What was it about?
What was the argument exactly, Red?
Argument was that my point was that they should come out with various games, and just depending on niche JRPG games is not going to help the Vita sell.
He gotta watch it to get a good.
It was more than that. You gotta watch it.
That was my point, but yeah.
You gotta watch it.
You gotta watch it and come back to us next week because
Okay, I'll watch it. Here's a better topic though. Phil Spencer just
we're doing outro.
Hold on, what did Phil Spencer say though?
He's trying to get a Xbox 360 emulator to work on PC.
Oh.
Yeah. That's not the only people who are getting backwards compatibility with 360.
Oh.
Smooth, your outro.
What's up, everybody? You guys know where to find me. And please, to all those people who unsubscribed from me after that video, please subscribe again. Kiss Smooth.
Listen,
wow.
Please.
Listen,
beg, get on your knees.
As someone who talks back to the subs and tell people to like go die and shit, you never ask for forgiveness. You just don't do it.
You gotta own it. You gotta own it.
You gotta own it, like I do.
You gotta own it, best bot.
I say fuck him and I don't apologize about it. You gotta own it. You know, I'm sorry.
It really like literally on top. It was going in like double digits. It's like, oh shit, it wasn't that bad.
You don't care. You gotta be cold hearted. I tell you.
First of all, once a troll apologize.
Listen, I told the dude in the comments.
He wasn't trolling.
He got real smart with me. I told him I fuckface his mother. I don't care. That's what I do. Anyway, Robin.
He already gave his outro.
I already did my outro, yeah.
Bon, your outro?
Yeah, thanks for having me again. Always good talking to you guys. You can find my Twitter or my YouTube, BlackBond0.
Red?
Thanks always for having me. It was great talking to you all. And you guys can find me on YouTube at Red Infamy TV or Twitch, Red Infamy, Instagram, all the stuff is all Red Infamy.
Let me type it in right now. Red Infamy.
You already typed it in.
Just go to the last 10 minutes of the last podcast and listen to it, and you will hear Cloud and Red go at it. It was amazing. It was amazing. Heartache?
Yo, it's the truth for YouTube. You know, I ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing. If you want content across all consoles, platforms, definitely come check me out. If you want to hear more about
including the Wii U.
Excuse me. I gave you a shot.
I'm sorry, sir.
Okay, thank you. If you want to hear more about Sony, then definitely come check me out. Y'all already know how I get down. But you know, yeah. Emma, Robin, I know that y'all might like little pretty things, but come check out the truth. Alright? That's it.
That's the Savage channel.
Yeah. Gonna keep it 100.
With all the crumbs over there, his crumb subs that don't want to press.
I got it from you. I got it from you.
Buttons to watch him on podcast.
Yeah, BG just dumped his plate on Heartache's chair.
Bunch of crumbs. They lucky I am so nice, because if I was really that guy, I would be like, fuck you. You got to come to my channel to watch my podcast. They lucky I'm a nice person. But you already know who it is. The host with the most. And I'm out of here. Peace. We out.
Oh, I forgot.